Here's the thing about that whole idea of the good girls are fun or bad girls are fun or degenerate women are fun.
Well, at least Chocolate admits she's a degenerate.
Yeah, she is.
Can there be a halfway mark?
So the thing with that is according to the man, right? So it's according to what he think is actually is fun. So as you progress and you change your idea of what dopamine is for you. So I like to work out now. So when I go for a run, I do my yoga. That's my dopamine. That's my fun. To somebody else, they be like, man, that's some boring ass ish. But I don't go through my life scrolling like this and getting those little hits of dopamine by hitting the like button or seeing some girl shaking her butt, right? That's not dopamine for me. To me, that looks crazy. So it depends on the man and how he built his own character. He built his character up to have a solid woman. He's going to think that solid woman is fun. He's going to think she is dope. He's going to think she's excited because she's doing all the correct things that he enjoyed in his life. So for the men that think good girls are boring is because you, my friend, have an issue. It ain't her.
I was
just
coming with the feedback.
I'm sorry.
But go ahead.
I have some pushback on that.
Yeah, I got you too. Well, go ahead, Rogan, then Shanika, then I'll go.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I think there's a middle ground because I can be, or a lot of women I feel can be the good girl. I said this the other day somewhere else. Like a lot of people are saying that the hoes are winning. So when you are the good girl, you kind of just sitting there watching all these other women get the lifestyle or get the stuff that you think you want. So I don't know. Is there a middle ground? That's where my question will lie.
I mean, you could be a degenerate woman with the heart of a good girl. I don't know, or the good girl with the heart of a degenerate.
I don't even understand how that would work, but
yeah, I don't know shit. Go ahead.
But give a shout out to BJ, Big Wrench Squad in the building, showing out and showing his support for the Dimp Fund.
Deadbeat Dimples.
I just throw a couple bills and she'll have a pair of hips.
Degenerate act fucking activity right there, bro. God damn.
We're gonna run back. Give him another round of applause because I fuck with you, BJ, for sure.
I just throw a couple bills and she'll have a pair of hips.
I got these audio technicals and that motherfucker shit sound 3D just okay, anyway, I'm sorry. But so shout out to my boy Bracy for the goddamn simulcast. You know how we do it. So I'm gonna give you pushback. Well, go ahead, Shanique. You say what you want, then I'm gonna say what I got to say. Go ahead. You got it.
I understand where you're coming from as far as your idea of fun and just how we see life changes as we get older, but I don't think that I totally disagree that, yeah, like us just going out to work out together, that's going to be fun. Like you're still, I feel like you're still going to want a level of excitement that just the basic regular stuff that girls do ain't going to always fulfill. Like, because most people that, I mean, for you to be a genuinely good girl, like what, going to a concert, yeah, that's fun. But it's the thrill, the excitement, the risk. Like usually what makes things fun is the degeneracy, like the fact that you could possibly get in trouble or the danger or somebody might see us or like, you know what I'm saying? Good girls don't want to be dangerous or take any type of risk in a lot of situations. And I feel like even though like just enjoying life as an adult, I think that you could be content with that. I don't necessarily define that as fun. I just think that you just good.
So,
but you could be a good girl, but be bad for your husband or be bad for your man.
See, that's what I was finna allude to, because if we've been together for a minute, y'all know, well, yeah, I'm sure y'all know, like parents have them times where it's just mommy and daddy time, right? Kids gone, it's Mr. Nasty time type shit. So is that the same degenerate activity? Because we know a lot of shit go on them type of days, but if you with your woman for that long and y'all grown up together doing degenerate shit, but y'all faithful to each other, ain't there something a little different? Like, because degenerate.
Yeah, that's like Beyonce Partition. That whole song is a degenerate ass song, but she with her man.
You're
not with no strange dude from the club.
Are y'all equating degeneracy to sexual actions, or are y'all talking about other?
I I
All right, so
probably
It could
would.
be all of it.
I'm gonna
It
try to
seems like y'all
answer
just talk about sex, and
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'm
try to
talking about
answer
Let's
everything.
talk about sex,
overall,
baby. Let's talk
Hold
It
about
could
on.
be all of it. If you like to
Hold
get
on.
high
Like,
with your husband, all that kind of stuff.
but that's
right.
not degeneracy.
Her overall statement was about having things risky and chances that
Yeah.
you can get arrested for any little thing. Oh, we
She said
drinking in
arrested.
the street, we pissing in the street, whatever the case, right? Just doing anything
kissing in
silly.
the
and
streets, really?
It's in the street.
So,
What's next? Shit,
but
moving
again,
in the
but
street?
that would be your idea of fun at the end of the day, and that's why we have to train our minds to say what we enjoy, what is dopamine to me, what I want to see my woman do, and whatever is that good girl to that man. That's what he needs to learn how to enjoy. And majority of the time, doing the right things is the so-called boring things in life. Everybody knows if you want to be healthy, you got to do the boring things. You got to work out every day.
Eat the nasty
If
shit.
you want to make that money, you got to go to work every day. It doesn't matter. Every single day I'm going to work. Ain't nothing exciting about work.
Mm.
Depending on what you do
Nothing.
for a living, I guess. Like if you work at a club or a bar, that could be exciting. Or I don't
not
know.
when you
Even
work there.
still, that's still work.
Not when you work
Like
there.
at the end of the day, it's
To somebody else that doesn't know what the lifestyle is, it might be, you might look at it like, man, that must be a great time. You see all this in, but no, it's work.
Okay.
Nah, he ain't lying.
Sometimes I think you can enjoy what you do and genuinely have fun at work.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's
but
what
see,
women- that's
it's
what
not
women
that you don't enjoy it, but at the end of the day, it's still work. Like there are gonna be some days you're gonna be like, man, forget this job, and then some days you're gonna be like, I love my job. It's still work.
well,
It's not a vacation. Like a vacation, you can be
Nobody
like
likes
everyday hike.
everything all the time, so I guess that's why I see it a little differently. But yeah, if for the most of the time, I don't, I'm not in a bad headspace because yeah, every job, 100% of them, no matter what it is, at some point in time, you're gonna get aggravated, you're gonna be tired, you ain't gonna feel like doing it. But if the majority of the time I enjoy what I'm doing, I'm passionate about it, I get that instant gratification or maybe even delayed gratification. What up, pinball player? It's not always like I've had some jobs where it's just like, man, I look up and it's 5 o'clock. Like, dang, the day already over. I feel like I just got here. Like, because I'm just, doing my thing. Like,
but see, that's when the sneaky links and all that shit come in play and like get to doing extracurricular shit because
what?
if you now check me out, listen, hold on.
I'm sharing.
What?
I'm talking to Sharon. Go ahead.
So I'm just
That
saying
was
because like
hilarious, though.
I'm just saying like that shit come in play because if you boring, goddamn, and your woman not trying to be degenerate with you, then what you gonna do? Exactly. You gonna move around. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you see this boy, that shit just made me lose my train of thought. Mr. Who? Bitch ass nigga. Nah, shout out to Beans funk ass. Hit the panel, nigga. Nah, shout out to that nigga though. But but
What up, Renee? I gotta
that's
see
what
you
all that
do a
shit started.
third party link. What's up? You don't do us no more? Bring your ass back over here.
Nah, let us stay
Now,
with
look,
shit.
now, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all ain't gonna be
I'm
coming
bullshit.
at my goddamn chat. I ain't gonna lie.
Man,
And is.
We'll fight it out. Nah, shout out to Renee, man. Renee knows she good people, man. Wherever she go. Now the other nigga you got over there, 5'4" with a booty, that nigga got to go.
Excuse me.
But now, shout out to the Burke though. But but I think when you do degenerate shit like that, basically,
Like that burp.
I don't think it lasts too long, though.
Absolutely, like so.
Because everybody grow, right? Everybody.
Right, and growing is goddamn slow. Is delayed
Yeah.
gratification is going to take time. It ain't this whole exciting. I need to do something, and I gotta be smiling and laughing. And I almost died. We almost got arrested. We almost had a fight with that. Nah, that shit ain't productive when you hit the 40s. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I want to be.
That's a lot of risk
But
taking.
Sharon,
Lot of risk
a
taking.
lot of people don't know how to also sit in comfort. A lot of people don't know how to sit in stillness. So that's why they're always looking for that excitement. Even up in your 40s, even like midlife crisis happen because you want that excitement again.
I believe, honestly, midlife crisis, it happens to people that is they let other people dictate their life. Because if you just pay attention to yourself and like how you said, sit down, you need to be able, especially as a man, you need to be able to sit down for a half an hour by your goddamn self in the room and not be so pressed to pick up your phone and scroll and look and text message somebody. Don't talk to your mama, your daddy, your cousin, your auntie, your wife, your kids, none of that. Sit your ass down, be in your own thoughts, be comfortable with who you are and where you at and who you're going to become later on down the line. That's where you need to be. So it's where you're not concerned about midlife crises and all that. If you just decide to do something new that you never did before, that's fine. But don't go ahead and get a goddamn motorcycle because you always wanted it at 17. That's ridiculous. What up? So, you know,
that's too much. That's too much risk taking.
Because you want to feel a little bit more free and you want to get a big bike where it's kind of a little bit more safer than a goddamn crotch rocket. Then yeah, go ahead and get a motorcycle and drive 40 miles an hour around the block. But don't get no
So you're
goddamn
saying
crotch rocket
there are
and go
workarounds.
170 miles an hour, almost kill yourself.
Nah. What up,
But you're
Sal?
saying there are workarounds. A lot of people don't think about the workarounds. So I'm gonna give you that. Hey, Sal.
Oh, workarounds.
I didn't mean that it always
workaround.
necessarily had to be something that sent you to jail. Because like going ziplining, you know, could be exciting. Like I'm just saying that, you know, oftentimes people want to have some type of variation because we can be very routine and very repetitive as we get into adulthood and get comfortable, like Rogue was saying. And sometimes you just want that, you know, that random thing that just kind of
That vacation.
up, right? And so
Absolutely not. That's only women that want to say nonsense like that. No.
Oh,
Women do not really actually.
so Sharon, you don't take vacations?
you just work home, repeat, and that's it every day, forever.
Absolutely, that's what I do every day.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
And
And here you go, Sharon. We got 4 miles.
What up, Miss Polly? What up, Terry?
What up, Miss Polly? What up, Tierney in the Buffalo building? What up?
my family
Hey,
needs some
Tierney.
kind of- they need some kind of vacation. I don't mind. Hey, listen, you need to go somewhere. Take your ass and go. Because I know women they feel things and shit. Me,
Right, man. You got to give them that time, that space to have their little hormonal times and shit. Yeah, we ain't trying to be in this shit.
And go ahead and zip line
Across the motherfucking
yeah, from point A to point B.
rainforest.
And for some reason, that's exciting.
Oh shit.
For me, I
Salute,
done
tyranny.
me personally, I did enough things in my life where me
Right.
going from point A to point B on a zip line ain't exciting. It's like, oh, okay, it was fast.
I damn near lost
So
my
y'all mad at
goddamn
women
life.
because we can do our little eat, pray, love? We can do a little eat, pray, love moment. Y'all mad
Uh-huh.
about that?
No, it's not nothing to be mad about, but it is also something to be said when men do not know how to stand in their own masculine and say, hey, babe, yes, I understand. You need to go ahead and do this dopamine hit that you need to do once a year,
Mhm.
every 6 months. But that ain't for me, babe. I don't need to go zip line it. Zip your ass down and come back home and zip my pants down. Simple.
Mm-mm-mm. So, Chocolate Earth just said, which is a degenerate one. She says black men cannot or don't allow
My beautiful
themselves to have fun. Bullshit.
We don't allow. Define
We don't-
fun.
So what
We
is,
don't like-
what is
we don't
fun for
like-
black men?
Hold on, let me talk.
It
We don't like
varies.
monitor. God damn it, hustling mustard. Hold on. We don't
Sorry,
like
sorry.
monitored fun. Why I gotta be monitored? When I say I'm going out with my boys, I'm going out with my boys. I don't need you asking where I parked at, what spot I parked at, and you coming to ride by the goddamn spot to make sure I'm still there. No, I want to go have fun. We don't say nothing about you and your girls. I know I don't. One thing about me, I don't be
That
doing all
means
that.
that
old
means you
extra
did
shit.
something to not be trustworthy. That means you did something not be trusted. That's why.
Damn.
That's true. Most
Or
people would
she
not care what you're
invented a
doing
relationship
unless
with that baggage.
Lord Jesus. Okay, yeah, I got
that.
it.
But again, it's a matter of what are you really doing where she has to feel that way, whether it's baggage or not. Why isn't she secure?
I don't know. I couldn't even finish saying what I was saying. So yeah, I got it. It don't really matter. Shit, you got it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
Nah,
sorry.
you good. Go ahead. Like, go ahead. It don't even matter. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, like I couldn't even finish.
It
what I was
matters.
saying
Go
before I was
ahead.
up. No, it don't. You got it. Cool. Shout out to Coach Ferg. What up, Ferg in the building? Tierney, you got goddamn Kamala Harris internet, DIE, DI, Wi-Fi. The fuck? Why your shit sound like that?
Sound Sound like she got a window down.
Oh, she trying to cap. She probably got a 63 convertible Pacer. Let me find out you got a Pacer. Let's zip line for your woman.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, girl, we can hear you. Shit. What's going on, Teddy? Can you hear us? What up, college football? Yeah. Oh, wow. She was in a college football. Shit. Talking about me and your relationship, girl, and you cheating on me with
don't entertain him. Jerome, stay where you're at. Stay where you're at, Jerome. We're not doing this.
Who the fuck is Jerome?
College football.
Oh, okay.
Who is that with just a bra on? Who is that?
Boy, they on your ass. They
That's
on,
the road.
no, that's Miss Polly up there trying to show them nipples. God damn it, trying to show them nipples. Like,
Miss Polly.
Damn, Shanika, you literally see me. I got a whole chat.
No, I was just looking at your titties, and so that's why your name came up. But I knew she was talking about Polly because she had done walked off the screen. You know how it is when you looking at somebody and then you thinking about something else and you say what you're thinking about instead of what you're looking at. That's what that was.
I just want everybody in the space to know these are the degenerates that we're speaking of. Shanika's perving, and Miss Polly she don't give a fuck, and Roxy is just doing whatever she wants to do. Period. These are the degenerates that we speak of.
My name is Rogue for a reason.
Rogue,
and they love me, and these niggas love it. No, I'm just kidding.
Sharon, what we gonna do with these women like the ones that's on the panel, bro? Like they just don't give a fuck. Shit.
So
I'm not.
You're a rim. I'm gonna call them rim sisters. Rim sisters. There you go, right there.
I'm definitely not a rim sister either. I don't know what you're talking about.
Rim Remy. Yeah, you're a rim Remy. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. So shout out to hold on, who is coming up? Miss Polly. Hold on. Who is it? Okay.
That's
shout out to y'all. So y'all just clearly took us off the subject, but I feel what he's saying about taking risks and getting older and kind of doing things that kind of fit your relationship and kind of doing things that kind of, have fun, kind of gives y'all that excitement. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't stay a young degenerate your whole life. So I feel
that's a lie.
Who can't?
Oh
Who can't? Who can't?
I can't. I ain't trying to do the same things I did when I was 16. Hey, listen, besides that, concerts is for gay men anyway. So
Sherrod is on one.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Sherrod.
Like, imagine me going like, yeah, babe, I'm gonna go put on my favorite, I'm gonna go put my best outfit on. I'm gonna put on some cologne, and I'm gonna go look up at the stage at some man singing, and I'm gonna sing back to him.
Bracy, nah, I'm gonna do you one better. We go and get our Beyonce glitter shit. We gonna have a hat, the boots, goddamn. We go and get our cowboy uniform. We gotta match baby. We gotta match baby, bro. We gotta match baby.
And then I'm gonna pull out my fan and
so what y'all saying is we can't do the Usher.
What them fans?
We can't do the Usher cherry challenge. That's what you're saying, Sharon?
I wish
can't do it.
We
got the cherries here.
Goddamn pin to the
Dripping Sharon.
No, I'll be in jail.
Ooh.
Come on, what? You had to escort me out this one bitch immediately. The fuck?
Yes, I like that.
Y'all
they come slide over there doing the little Usher shit with a cherry.
I'm gonna go viral.
Yeah, so I can tell everybody how my nigga whooped Usher ass. I love it.
All husbands across the world are like, finally,
bro. Everybody else kind of just push their wives out there. Go ahead, motherfucker. You know you want it. Nah, hell nah. They get mad 2 days later.
I'm on Shadika's type of time. That's kind of hot. We can't even lie about that.
Motherfuckers get mad 2 days later. Now you got a whole divorce going on because of Usher. Ain't no fucking way, bro.
Because at the end of the day, it sounds good when women say that I want to be spontaneous. I want to do all this, but in real life, that's not what they want from their man. They don't want their man acting like a girl. They want their man to say, "No, I ain't doing that shit."
Yeah, that's about the only masculine time or just He-Man time you can give me.
They don't want that.
Hell no, babe.
And then when they go around, they homegirls and they be talking and they like, yeah, my man did that. My man. They like, nah, my man. He.
My man.
Yeah,
you gotta do it right. That's how we say it.
Oh, my bad. And she's gonna be like, no, my man don't play that shit. He a man.
Yep.
Yeah, that nigga crazy. What up, Jeff?
Like, nah, don't talk. I've had to tell some dudes like, hey, that's my nigga over there. Please leave because he crazy. Please.
This nigga L
What
Loco.
do you mean? You not allowed to have
Look,
friends?
Shanika,
You can't have
listen.
friends, Shanika?
Listen,
Oh,
one of my
Shanika,
exes was a fucking pistol
look.
starter. Like, don't do it. Just don't do it.
Hey, look, and Shanika, this is the real thing that most men don't understand. That's the real flex for a woman to say, like, nah, my man don't
Come
do
on,
shit
man.
like that.
That's that shit right there. You
With
tell a
that-
nigga that shit, we good
He
to
like
go.
to do,
Like,
he
yeah,
like
you
to
better tell
do
him.
man shit.
You better warn him.
He ain't coming to no goddamn concert with us.
Mm-mm.
Like when she
Like-
at home, she gonna give him shit. Like, damn, you don't want to do nothing. You don't wanna. But then
Nah,
when she
hell
go
no.
outside with her homegirls and they talking about, yeah, we have matching outfits. She's like, nah, my man ain't with no matching outfits.
I'm like, babe, I'm not trying to go see SWV and Escape tonight with y'all. Nah, because it's gonna be a bunch
Yeah,
of
hold on,
crying ass
Shalon,
motherfuckers.
why you gotta hate? I'm not saying our outfits have to match, but can we coordinate? Like,
Yeah, nah.
damn,
For the
nigga.
record,
like
for the record, I
like
love.
my black shirt that I wear every day. You decide to wear a black dress. Yes, we could do that.
Nah, Sharon, you gotta go get your Beyonce Carter hat and boots, bro. You gotta have your
Oh,
boots
hell
on the ground.
And for the record,
And the saddle pants.
I love
Hell
SWV
no.
and Escape. Just saying.
Babe, we got a match, babe. We gonna kill him tonight. We gonna kill him. So you want me to go in that motherfucker doing the in the single lady too with you? Hell nah.
I just said coordinate colors. We could be on the same color palette, but we don't have to have on the same outfit.
Uncle Jeff, what up, boy? Good to see
And
you.
the problem is that most men do not have enough confidence to actually stand on who they are as a man.
Come
So
on.
when they girls say, damn, you don't want to do nothing, you boring as hell. I'm gonna say, yes, babe, I am boring as hell.
Yeah.
And I see you
Like
when
you
you get
married
back.
me.
And when
Yeah,
you
I'ma
get
see
back,
you
I'm
go.
gonna give you the same boring peen too.
I'm gonna have my Beyonce boots on when you come back. Goddamn, yeah, we gonna have it on the ground.
Gotta be able to stand in your manhood.
The
so
peen
this
can't be boring.
Huh?
The peen can't be boring. You could be boring, but the peen can't be boring. No. Mm-mm.
I
But
told
you
y'all.
wouldn't be with that man if it was right. So we know that part. We got to just
That's
assume.
not true.
Mm-mm.
We got to assume most likely that y'all good in that department.
Yeah, that thing got to be able to.
But what I'm
Plenty-
saying is that
plenty of women
lot
stay with a
men, they
man
gotta
for a
get
boring
more
PP.
confident and standing on who they are as human beings. So this way, a partner know what's good and what's not. My wife know not to ask me to do no crazy shit.
Sharon. But you do
Tierney,
know
say
that
that shit
plenty
again.
of women will stay
Say it
with you
again.
if your ping is boring.
Say it again. Say it
Say
again.
that
I said
They
plenty
do.
of women will stay with you if your ping is boring.
That's a
Can y'all
fact.
hear me?
Ooh,
Yeah, we
That's
can
a fact.
loud
Hey,
and clear,
Teddy,
man.
I had my windows broke. I had cars. I had my tires slashed out. I ain't got no boring pain. You know? Yeah.
And all the men who are talking about, they agree with that. If a woman told you, nah, babe, you real vanilla. Yeah, babe, but you still my guy though, but you vanilla, you would hate that. Don't front.
What you mean? Like, so
Vanilla.
what? We having a conversation. You talking about you
Vanilla.
want to go out to the bar, and you say, "Damn, baby."
Who gonna say that though? Ain't nobody
But if
saying
I'm-
that. She just gonna
but
be
I'm
at
saying-
Jeremy house when you at work. That's all.
Exactly. But a woman is not going, a
Damn.
man is not going to want to hear
She's
his
not
woman
gonna
say,
tell
yeah,
you
you
that you're
boring.
vanilla.
But
A
if
woman
again,
ain't gonna say that. A woman, I ain't never. Well, I ain't gonna say never because there are some that are bold and brazen, but most women ain't gonna have the balls, or they're not going to crush your ego on that level to tell you, yeah, your dick ain't hitting on shit.
but you got Drip over here agreeing
Unless
like,
we
yeah, a
broke
woman
up
gonna be
with
with a
you.
boring peeing guy. No, she
I
not.
did not say nothing of that nature.
agreed.
Tierney said that. No, I said
And you agreed.
the fact that you just being toxic and degenerate
you
again
think a
right
woman
now
not-
is insanity. Tierney said that shit.
You think if a
ma'am.
woman
And
you think if a
agreed.
woman love a man enough, you think if a woman love a man enough, she gonna leave him because his penis ain't that good?
I told Tierney
So,
to
Tierney,
leave her
before you
dude.
even got up here?
She still with him.
we came up here and we were talking about how a lot of people, unfortunately, whether you want to say unfortunately or fortunately, they considered sex as connection. A lot of people are in lustful relationships, so no, a lot of people aren't going to be happy with boring peen.
I got you, sir.
Nah,
So
that's
this
a
is the thing. So watch this, Sharon. Let me ask you a question,
There's
brother.
so many women out here that have never even had an orgasm yet. They got a man, they got a husband, they got whatever. Like these women is not out here being pleased like that. It's only a handful of
And-
us that are
and that's a lie?
requiring quality.
And that is very
And
true.
that's not a lie?
And any ladies
Because she wasn't not satisfied when she was with him. It was after
Yeah,
she
look.
left him that she was apparently not satisfied.
Hey, listen.
Nah, they be sticking around for the foolishness. They be taking that whack ass dick.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Jesus! Hold on, real quick. Let me bring let me bring up somebody real quick. Basically, hold on one second.
Drip Nation, let's go. Coming to the stage.
Man, OG, Triple OG, Uncle Jeff is blessed
What
the
up,
stage.
what up,
ladies and
what up,
gentlemen.
what up, what up,
Go.
what up, what up? Uncle Jeff in the
Oh.
building.
What's good, Uncle Jeff, man? We were just talking to you the other day. What's good, my good sir? How you doing?
Man, nephews and nieces, I love you to pieces.
Yes,
What's
Lord.
going down?
Man, what's good?
I love these real talk. I'm so happy. Okay, can I cuss you, Ron?
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
Keep it.
Okay.
Keep it,
Dear dudes 60 plus that don't relate to young people,
Oh, yes.
I want you to take a nice warm bath with a plugged in toaster.
Damn. And you through. The
Real
tombstone bill.
All you niggas out there dyeing your hair, trying to look young, chasing young broads that ain't gonna do nothing but kill you.
Yeah, man.
All y'all niggas, fuck all y'all.
Yeah, man.
Real talk. I came up here because I dig these type of conversations where brothers and sisters can just be honest with each other, because this is when you learn. This is when you get some fucking where.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And what these sisters, what it sound like we were discussing is the profound difference between how men and women are happy. How they're not just that they're happy, but how. Your man, once a man is truly happy with a woman and he know where he stay and he know what he got, just a common man. If you feed him the same 4 meals that he really like and give him surprise blowjobs, I don't know, 1 a week.
Come on, Jeff.
And sex a couple of times outside of that, you'll have that man happy at home for 40 years, and he don't have to go see Greece with you. He don't have to take a cruise with you. He don't have that dude. Really does not. Most dudes I know want to do all the extracurricular shit that you guys want to do. You just do. Man. You just want to. I've seen the world twice for free. I'm telling you, it's over. It's a bit overrated once you've done it a couple times, but you guys need to see that fine. There was something. I'm kind of high, so there was something else.
Hey, me and you both, Uncle Jeff. I'm sitting here like, okay.
I'm either high or sleep. I'm either high or sleep.
Oh God.
This is so stupid.
There was something else y'all was talking about. It'll come back. I'll just.
Okay, Jeff.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. And thank you for coming to. We over here simulcasting to the show. Appreciate you for coming.
Yeah.
So watch this. I know you're in the industry, right?
Yeah.
Bobby Womack.
Yeah.
Stole Sam Cooke's wife.
Yes, and wrote songs about it. I wish you wouldn't trust me so much.
There you go. And guess what else he did? He was talking to the 16-year-old daughter.
Oh,
Did
okay. Well, I know. God bless the dead. Bobby Womack's Rolls Royce mechanic was, and this is one of them crazy connections. One of my best friends in the Marines. His family lived right off of Slauson and Crenshaw out here. We used to come up here like in 84, 85 to visit in LA, up to see them. And his cousin was Bobby Womack's Rolls Royce mechanic. So he used to come back with stories that I ain't gonna besmirch this man's name with, but a lot of what you heard was more than likely true. Yeah, Bobby Womack was not Ebony Man of the Year by any stretch of the imagination. And let me say, if I may, I might get thrown off of here for saying it, but I'm gonna thank God that it's Big Titty Day here on
Clearly
on Sharon's show.
No, wait. I gotta snatch the credit from Sharon. You know he ain't built like that. We at the Drip Show. That's where they come to show them things at.
Okay, well, thank you, Lord. God bless you. God bless the ladies who did it. I am not mad at you at all.
No.
I don't know one nigga that's still mad looking at titties. You can look, if my car is on fire and you show me titties to the areola, there's a way to forgiveness.
I'm
right
there.
There's anyway. Y'all was talking about something. The sisters was breaking down, and they weren't wrong. It's just from their vantage point. I beg to differ, but I don't remember what it was. So I'll just shut the fuck up now.
Well, let me kind of bring
Real
you up. Let me bring up two people. Oh, okay. Let me bring up two people real quick. I got you, Shanika. Hold on 1 second. Let me see. I'm gonna do them live.
Oh, because I was going to say something about me.
Well, let me bring these people up real quick.
And my dump fund.
Okay, hold on 2 seconds.
Put your hands together for my motherfucking friend.
Shout out to Reese from Philly in this motherfucker, man. Tierney back. Let's go.
What up?
Reese.
So, Uncle Jeff, can you clarify this for your boy one time? So, a sneaky link. Have you ever been in that position to be a sneaky link?
Oh, if you as in going behind like the side dude sort of.
Yeah, you have a relationship that you want to keep it on the down low, you know, and you don't want nobody to know type shit.
No, you know what? I tell you, one of the things I always avoided, and this may be a Midwest thing. Once you know a woman got a man, there's no way he gonna take you and her being together any other way than personal, unless he a pimp like you.
Okay. So next question: would you marry a sneaky link?
Oh no! Because here's the problem: if you cheat on me, how can I be surprised?
Come on! God,
that's how this started. How did this start? This started, and there's only male and female. Let's be very clear. There is only one reason, and one reason to cheat: low integrity. There's no other. She wasn't giving me the attention I deserve. Bullshit, nigga. Why didn't you delete her? You know why you didn't? Because you're not a deleter. You're a cheater, and cheaters cheat. It's as simple as that. If you have a bond with this person that says you're not gonna sleep with somebody else, and you break that bond for any reason, you a cheater. Period. Sign ex-cheater.
Sign. So I'm gonna ask the same question to Reese from Philly and Sharon too. Would y'all marry a sneaky link? Oh wait,
hold on, real quick. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to interject, but real quick, I need all y'all to hit this like button. I need for everybody with a wrench. If you're a content creator, drop your link. Drop our links. Y'all already know what to do over here at Drip Nation. Make sure y'all click on all the links in the contact, whatever, in the comments, and subscribe, because we building a nation over here. If you watching from any channel, make sure you hit the like button on that channel. Make sure you send a super chat to show your support. And make sure y'all, I'm passing the collection plate around, because see, we got some new folks in the building and y'all don't understand. See, I like my dimp ties to be paid. And
Shanika,
see, I got one dimple.
I'm finna say you're not even checking it.
I got one dimple, and I'm trying to get two so that I can,
wait a minute. You got dimples.
I got one dimple. I got one, and I'm trying to get two. I need two so I could be called Dimples. Cause see, dimp don't sound right.
Dimples.
All right,
it works now. So everybody that's in a super chat or a cash app, if you hashtag Dimp Fund, you get a round of applause. And here's a freebie.
I just stole a couple bills and she'll have a pair of hips.
That shit give me the chills every time. You gotta
Excuse
stop.
me,
gotta
Sister
stop.
Shanika.
I would like to. I want to answer the question so we can get back to the
Go ahead.
conversation.
Okay. All right.
So no, I would. I
Oh,
don't think I
shit.
would actually marry a sneaky link. I agree with one of the chats. They said that they sneak with you, they probably sneak on you. I kind of agree with that. You get them, the same way how you get them is usually the same way how you lose them, especially if it's a negative way. So no, I would not, and I wouldn't want to be with somebody that I have to sneak around with neither. So
Come on.
Sneak around with.
So are we all collectively defining sneaky link as someone that you're cheating with?
That's what it sounds like.
Because
Yeah,
I
That's what it
thought that
sound
a
like to
sneaky
me.
link, I
Hold on,
thought a
Mike,
sneaky
Mike.
link was just somebody you snuck around with and just dated in private and not in public. I didn't realize
Oh,
it
that's
had
a-
that caveat of I'm
Oh,
also in a
no.
That's a
relationship.
put on the side.
Hold on. One mic. So I'm just saying, would you marry a sneaky link? I didn't give context on anything. I just asked Sharon, H&M, and
Right.
Philly, would they marry a sneaky link? That's all.
Right. I was just trying to get the contents because they're saying the reason why they wouldn't is because of the cheating aspect or the malice that comes with a side chick. But I mean,
Yeah.
what if we just sneaking around because I'm ashamed of you and I don't want everybody to know that I'm fucking Sharon?
That's even worse because you got to sneak.
That's
that means
even worse.
That's
Wow. Okay, wait a minute. Let me break down the skeleton of this question. You are asking me
Alright,
if
Drip,
I
I'll see you
have
later, bro.
any apprehension
Nah,
in
Charity, hold on.
spending the rest of my life with somebody who started out embarrassed to be out with me in public. Yeah, and I think when you put it that way, is that what you're saying? That's
Someone that I don't want to say embarrassed, but I will say someone that's not willing to
Public.
date you publicly.
You're just not together publicly. You're not
Exactly.
boyfriend, girlfriend. You're not meeting each other's family. You're not doing none of that.
Yeah.
Oh!
And to be fair, I don't want to cut you off, but to be fair, yes, I've had several of those throughout my 40 years on this planet, 20 years on this planet. I've had several of those interactions where I meet a woman, we have fun, but ain't nothing serious. If that's what a sneaky link is, then yes, I've had several of those.
well, that's probably because you got a face on that mother can love. But for me,
damn.
Nigga, I ain't worth the shit.
listen, a woman's gonna want
Sharon ain't
to
shit.
make sure everybody knows she with me. She ain't trying
Hustler.
to sneak me around
Pop
nowhere.
your
You
shit.
don't do that with
Hustler,
every
no.
woman, do you, bro?
Pop your shit. What up,
Let's
Asian Grit?
go.
Y'all talk about degeneracy and shit. At least I'm open with man.
No,
You still
no,
degenerate though.
hustler. I don't know. What do you do? I got a question for you, bro. What do you do?
What I do?
Shit.
I mean, like as are you what is your profession? What is your passion?
My profession and my passion.
Yeah,
What
there's no
industry
trap
are you
doors. I
employed?
promise
How do you
there's no
earn
trap
money?
doors. Yeah, there's no trap doors, bro. Yeah,
I didn't hear a word you said because there's too many people talking. Go, say that again.
I said,
Yeah,
I
one
said-
mic.
I said there's no trap doors, bro. That's just a real simple question I'm asking. What is it that you do? You do or you want to do?
I'm
I know where
passionate
this is
about working
going.
out, I guess.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
passionate about a lot of
So
things.
maybe being a trainer or yeah. What's your purpose? Your purpose. What do you think that is?
Stay in shape and live healthy.
And live healthy. Okay. Are you going to live
Right-
in the jungle?
now.
How are you going to procure food?
Right now, I'm on a weight gain journey. If that counts as anything, I'm trying to put on weight.
Okay. Well, the stuff that you're putting in your mouth, what are you buying that with? And how do you get that currency?
Money,
Yeah. And money. And how do you get money?
work.
Work. Okay. I want you to think about over the past 20 years that you talked about the broads that you was on the low doing your thing with, and cut those in half
Mm.
and take the rest of that time
What up,
and
Ari?
put it toward being in shape. Put it toward coming up with an exercise regimen that you could sell. Put it toward insert positivity there. I ain't saying all the cooter. I'm just saying, bruh, man to man, a dude a little bit down, a generation down the road for you, I wish, man. And I'm telling you, I probably got the record on here for Strange Cooter. I wish I could give half of it back. I wish I could. I wish I could walk up to them women and go, here's your pussy back. Give me my time back.
Damn. Shit.
I thought a lot of men don't look back with regrets compared to women, but I guess if
Bruh,
person, I don't know.
the time. And this ain't no this, and this is a reflection on me. I'm telling you that I wish somebody could have told me at 40, hey man, every one of them got one, and you can't fuck them all. There's a song that plays every summer that goes like this: dun 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 dun. dun. You cannot fuck them all, and they all
The thrill
got
is gone.
You can't,
To be
bro. It's
fair-
a fresh batch every summer.
The
They-
thrill
they-
is gone.
If you
Yeah,
at 40, you shouldn't be fucking no women that don't serve your higher purpose. If they don't serve that purpose, what did you fucking with them for?
Understand. I mean, come on. I mean, we've all been there. When you're 19, 20 years old, we've all been.
Woo!
So
I
can
just
I
know
jump in?
all of
Can I
them.
Everybody
I just
else,
know every chick
nobody
I
had
saw.
problem getting
saying,
boxed back. Hey, I want to jump in right. I want to jump in right there. I think another
ahead.
thing that men got to stop doing is just because you did some degenerate thing, thinking that every other man did the same thing. No, I was
Right,
very
I
stingy
agree.
with my peen. So no, just because you did something, do not give excuse to so you could get through your trauma of dealing with the Shrek looking woman that you had to deal with because you just wasn't.
Oh hell no!
I have no idea what that.
Oh my
So,
God.
so Bracy,
I have to
watch this,
go
Bracy.
there.
Hold on, H&M, hold on. So Bracy, when I told them motherfuckers I was kind of stingy, nah, you crack era babies, y'all would be slanging dick, bro. No, the fuck, that's why I ain't got no kids like that, bro. Like I wouldn't just. Plus, I was in a lot of athletic shit, so I ain't had no time to go fuck off.
Right.
I was always doing something in the summertime, like either I'm at colleges or I'm in goddamn summer school, vacation, Bible school, all that old bullshit from a kid on up. Like I ain't had time to do that. But motherfuckers thought I was just drip you lying. I'm like, bro, why would this just come out?
like what like I would be, like I do not want some girl to pop up one day and like, yeah, me and Sharon, what? Me and you did, and she looked like, no, bro, that cannot.
So y'all want the degenerate and y'all want the ugly girls. Got it.
Well, why they gotta be ugly? They gotta always be ugly though. Shit.
Sharon said Shrek. If you find Shrek attractive,
What?
I don't.
Well, did he just say every man ain't the same? We don't do the same shit. So if
that
Sharon
I was
won't
speaking
be
that
on
to
it, then
us,
that's
the muscle up because he said, every
So-
man at 19, he was out there dipping and dabbing in everything that he can. No, we were not.
yeah.
Okay, well, I don't, and that's fair. That's fair to say, but at least during the 80s and 90s, niggas was out sport fucking.
Somebody
That's
come
just the
get
best way to put it.
Somebody
Niggas
come
was-
get on the jail.
Bruh, I'm
Let
not
me give
gonna-
a shout out real quick for the cash out. Appreciate the support, Rosie, for the dimple
shit.
fund. And you
I just throw a
too.
couple bills and she'll have a pair of hips.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Oh,
to
I
be
got
fair,
one.
all this who
well, let me say this.
Yeah,
In
Hold
my
on, hold
defense-
on. One mic. Who was talking? Was that Jeff or the H&M?
It was me.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, in my defense, yes, I'm right up there with you, Drip, because I wasn't out here slanging it and having kids all over the damn place. I was responsible with my degeneracy, if that makes any sense. I wasn't giving it to every woman.
Responsible degenerate, Bracy. Shit.
I protected myself. I wasn't out here giving it and having babies by
Wow.
left and right up and down. I wasn't doing that. I was better than that. My mama didn't raise no fool. I just act like a fool sometimes, you know?
I think that's a little just a responsible degenerate.
okay.
I'm
Right.
a
I know that's right.
degenerate.
I ain't gonna,
That's some new shit.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I was horrible. Jesus. I mean,
Fucking.
okay.
And then
I put my little picture up. I'm 60, and if you see this the ugliest I ever been.
Oh, shit.
Look here. If you live near a big city and you was born after 1994 and you got real high cheekbones and straight hair, and your mama was good looking and went to see Luther Vandross or Patti LaBelle or Anita Baker or Prince,
Yep.
just send me some pictures and we'll talk. Because we could, I could. I was horrible. I was all over.
I
that
could be your
man.
daddy.
Ooh,
Hell nah.
shit.
Uncle Jeff, I was born in 96. I look like you?
Go ahead,
Well, what city? Where your mama from? What's your mama name?
I'm not doing all that with you, Uncle Jeff.
Look here, you're pretty.
You even entertain that shit's crazy.
Pretty. I'll tell you what. You're sitting there with a couple of baby heads in your lap. Oh, good Lord. I might.
What I do find interesting
Ooh-wee.
about it is that like a lot of men that are in Hustle and Muscler's position, I'm not sure how he feels about women because I haven't spoken to him enough. This is my first time actually speaking to him. But a lot of men that that was very out there like that, whether they protected themselves or not, but they had a lot of women or dealt with a lot of women sexually, they tend to think that women are bad. They don't want to be in a relationship. They can't trust no woman. So I think in this day and age, we really got to train our young boys to say, hey, having sex and slinging that thing all over the place is going to make you have a disdain for women.
Horrible. Horrible. It's a horrible thing to do to your spirit, especially since, again, subconsciously, as Black men, we were taught that you were disposable and you were taught that we were untrustworthy. And those have become prophecies we live by with each other. And I don't think it's, I talk about my hedonism in my youth to tell young brothers that the children I have are all by my wives, my ex-wives. I have 5 children by 2 Black ex-wives.
How long were you married for?
8, 7, 90 years.
Your voice went out. You must have been looking away.
He trying to figure it out.
Do the math, man. That's what you're talking about.
You were staring up at the ceiling, counting on your fingers and shit.
Bruh, I was literally looking at the ceiling.
Plus 2 divided by 4.
Right. Put it
the
this
6.
way.
Oh shit.
I was sitting there with him for a minute. I love marriage, man. I'm with my wife now. We've been together 15 years.
That's 15. What about the one before that?
02, 09, 7.
15 and 7. That's 22 years of your life you've been married, and you're 60.
Yeah.
Those are the only 2 wives.
What's that?
So
No,
you were single for about 20 years.
No, he had 2 wives prior to the one that he have now. So it's his third
no,
wife.
it's my 3rd wife, bro.
Oh, so it's 15, 7, and what?
Like 6.
God damn. All right, so we're
I'm no
We're almost
quitter,
at
and I
30
don't
years.
need money. What's that?
Shit.
we're
Say that
almost
again,
at
brother?
30 years of marriage. That's impressive, dog.
Bruh.
No.
And two. And,
You must have
2
done a
Black
lot of
women.
cheating. You've done a
No.
lot of cheating.
No, I
Well,
spent a lot of. I spent the rest of the time of that off time running like a bandit.
So is the
Running
third
like a
one not
bandit.
Black?
Oh no, the 3rd one is absolutely Black.
Okay, because you kept saying 2. That's why I'm like, so wait.
No, my children are by my ex-wives. They're all grown now.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
30 years of
can't
marriage.
say-
I'd love to hear what that's like. Well, because I
Bruh.
don't believe what my mom says.
Well, it depends. I mean, we can go
Reese's
down that
crazy.
road. I don't want to hog the show up. I mean, but the point being, I think young dudes got to take their life more serious earlier. Take your life serious earlier. Understand that you're supposed to be fucking with purpose. Once you figure out what your purpose is, if you need an accountant, you can fall in love with an accountant just like you can the girl that work at Hot Dog on a Stick.
So Jeff, how much goddamn trial and error do you get when you fucking with a purpose?
How much trial and error do you get?
How much trial and error times?
You mean that's once I'm elected emperor, all of this will be clear. I think that I think that my body, my choice should cover all women. All women. My body,
I got
my
a
choice.
statement. I got a statement. I think the young people are okay, a little bit, because they're doing something that we ain't. So I haven't seen a pregnant young girl in 3 years, and none of y'all haven't neither. Don't even think about it. You
Reese, I'm glad you said that.
Maybe one.
I'm glad you said that.
The rest of my life, right? Let's count the other 52 years, right? I remember no matter where I went, littered with pregnant young girls.
Yes.
Right?
Come on.
That's how we populated the earth over the last whatever years.
Well,
by young women having children. They're not doing it anymore. There's something going on.
You're leaving out a lot, brother.
Hold on. The thing.
Help me out.
The thing
go ahead, Bryce. Go ahead.
Yeah. So the thing that's going on, we are starting to get some more reliable young men, as because they're not as, even though I do understand when we look at places like Chicago and crime-ridden places, we tend to focus on those young men as just doing all the degenerate things. However, majority of the young men are not really like that. They ain't out here gangbanging for real. They out here attempting to do something. They out here they not even going to college because they trying to take care of their single mama and all these type of things. They out here grinding. They out there hustling. They look
I have
like
a different theory as to why this happened.
They got their own little businesses, big business, small, like they are out here grinding. So a lot of men, they are not getting children early because they're out there trying to get it.
I have a different theory.
Go ahead, Reese.
I think men have always been out there trying to get it since the beginning of time. This new group is special. I think that they caught wind of 10 years of men versus women on every fucking app there is around the fucking clock. I think they caught wind of it and they are afraid.
Yeah, I think
I can't prove that. I can't get inside the heads of millions of teens, right? But I'm paying attention and I'm listening. The gender war talk is not on panels no more. I catch the bus and the train to work, 2 buses and 2 trains, and I hear this shit on every fucking corner. I hear people yelling at each other up and down, walking up and down the street, yelling at somebody on the phone, men and women saying these same fucking talking points right out of the Cynthia G. Kevin Samuels playbook.
Lord Jesus.
Right, and that's because the people that
man.
Go
ahead, Bruce.
The people that's not doing the right things are the loudest in the room, right? And that's the issue. And for a long time, the internet was full with a lot of people that cannot back up their words with actions. They're not walking the talk that they're saying. And now it's slowly starting to get when it's real human beings out there that is walking the talk, is getting on the internet, and slowly that those other fake ass people, they're gonna die because they have to die for us to move forward, because they are not producing anything good in society at all.
You know what, Bracy? This year was. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Bracy, this year was the first year that teen pregnancy did not outweigh women at 40. Women at 40 had way more babies than teens this year.
Do y'all understand how fucking crazy that is?
I do.
But that's why I wanted to get in on that.
This is Bible crazy, like end times type shit.
Hey, that shit facts.
What's going to happen to the businesses around the world in 20 years when there's no human beings?
Could you hard-leg niggas shut up so the sister could talk?
Not hard-leg, boy. Go ahead, Roxy.
No, because you all keep saying the men, and we're kind of taking out the autonomy of women at this point. Women are focusing on establishing themselves. It's not just men trying to get out here and get it. It's not men being afraid of women, women being afraid of men. It's not any of that. People are realizing that A, unfortunately, what our parents didn't necessarily work. B, it's a lot easier to kind of maneuver through the hell on earth that we're experiencing now and just the stuff that we got to go through without the extra that is children. And that's coming from somebody with 1 child. And the reason why I stopped at 1 child was because of how much extra it is. God willing, as I get older in my 30s, will I try for more? If it happens, cool. But that's not the priority, because right now it's all about, 1, my child that's here on this earth, but 2, also just establishing who I am. I don't know. Y'all keep saying the men, but the women are also kind of waking up from just the mindset of just being a mom.
I want to respond.
Go for it.
Okay. I want to respond after him.
so far somebody said something about the men trying to get after it, and that's the reason why, and women trying to get after it, right? Jeff, you still here?
Yeah.
Going in the time machine real quick. 50 years. All right, come back with me. All right, so we're in the hood. Can we find somebody to fix our bike?
Yeah.
Work on the iron on our fence, our front fence.
All day.
Young boys all over the six. Hundreds of young boys outside the supermarket. Not anymore, but back then, hundreds of young boys outside the supermarket carrying bags at the gas station, pumping gas. Right? Not crackhead.
For change.
Getting at it. Right? A girl that could sew your shit up. A girl that made clothes. A DJ if you had a birthday party that you could hire. Right? A nigga that knew how to fix bikes. A nigga that knew how to build bikes. And made that way. Niggas that knew how to build mini bikes. Right? We always got at it. Always. Since the beginning of time. What's happening right now is no different. These kids are paying attention to us and they're afraid. That's what's happening. I'm seeing it every day. I'm gonna assume all of y'all got cars and shit.
You got to put a period on it. Go ahead, after Shanique, I want to go right after you, Stick. Go ahead, Shanique. I want to address what he just said.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. No, I just wanted to give a little pushback to what Rogue was saying as far as like are we sure that what our elders didn't work? Or are we looking at it through a different lens and we're not seeing the method to the madness? That was it. Go ahead, Sharon.
I got Rich. You can respond to us.
You can get everything in the 80s, in the 70s and 80s. You can get everything you needed from a nigga. You had to go to no other race. Dry cleaners, food. Jeff.
Hey man.
It's okay.
But I was more so commenting the role because she was saying that we're seeing that what our parents didn't work, and I'm like, are we so sure of that?
It's not okay. So no, it's not that. So let me clarify on that. Because I think T, she said in the chat too, a lot of women are smarter. When you look back at the baby boomers generation and all that, before them, silent generation, all that, the whole point was women be domesticated, women have these babies, be barefoot and pregnant, barefoot and pregnant, barefoot and pregnant. After men started going off to war, after women started getting more established in careers, it kind of just, because someone had to do it for one, but two, it kind of gave women this, and I guess you can say it went to the opposite spectrum with the hyper independence, but it did give an independence that unfortunately at that time women didn't have. Now, is there a lack of balance? I'll give that point to you, Shanika. But yes, a lot of women are stepping up and saying, I can be more than just somebody's wife and mommy. And I know a lot of men don't like hearing that, but that isn't the only goal to women. As a person who wants to be a wife and mommy. Because again, if we're talking about people not having babies, the whole situation, like I said, back in the day was to have babies. That was your main role as a woman. Be a wife, be a mommy, point blank. If you want to go back to Adam and Eve, if you want to go back all the way in the biblical days, that was your role as a woman.
My mom ain't never teach my sister no shit like that.
Okay.
Because that's the whole point. That's the whole point you making from me. That yes, they are teaching the girls something different than what they were taught beforehand. Okay. That's the whole point.
Let me know. I don't want to.
Go ahead, Jeff. You got it. If anybody else got nothing to say, you got it.
Sister, you are right about the chronology of the women/feminist movement in this country. The thing that you're out of context with is that as a Black woman, that has absolutely nothing to do with your disposition with regard to work, with regard to independence. These things, your struggle model as a Black person is what the feminist movement used and did on the backs of Black women. Feminism, the true core of feminism is about the white woman being upset because she didn't get her fair share of what her man stole from the Indians. And that doesn't have anything to do with you. Where your quote unquote, and no, I don't even call it independence. Your forced separation from us started I'm not going to even go back. I'm just going to keep it in the 20th century with the welfare state. Welfare didn't even start for you. It started for the poor white folks in the Appalachian Mountains.
Thanks.
And they did not give them this stipulation. In order for us to give you any money to help you all, this entire family in an impoverished state, not just
The men had to be out
the
the
women,
home.
the men who we will not hire, I'll give you
Had to
this
be
money.
gone.
He got to go. Now, that coupled with the feminist movement hitting what it did in the 70s, Black women beginning to get out in the workplace and do better for themselves.
What up,
That wasn't the issue. It was the inability for them to turn that better off when they came home. That became the problem. I don't think there's any man worth a damn. I don't know one man worth a damn that is intimidated by, upset by his woman making more money than him. None of the men I respect do. They don't follow that stupid shit. What it comes down to is an inability to communicate fairly when you see all of the needs that the woman naturally depends upon a man being met by another man, and that man being the government. Those things play a part. Do they excuse shitty niggas? Hell no. In any way. Whatever shitty nigga you want to discuss next, I don't like him either. I'm not discussing that. What I'm saying is to not factor the social dynamic of Black men and Black women since slavery into this conversation is a little short-sighted at best and disingenuous at worst. And I'll just say, maybe you didn't know, but that's a
No,
big
I'll give you
one.
that nuance. I'll give you that nuance. That's true. But like I said, I was speaking over on the whole general thing about women, because the teen pregnancy, we could just look at our community, but the teen pregnancy epidemic was hitting all communities, right? So again, when even Drip brought up the fact that his mother was not teaching his sister that, my grandmother was not teaching my mother that, my mother was not teaching me that. So it does trickle down. As much as we can separate ourselves, we also have to look at the similarities. So yes, on the grand scale of women, because I'm not technically a feminist, I'm not going to claim feminism, but do I stand for women's rights? Do I see certain points that were needed? Absolutely. But, you know, again, a lot of women grew up thinking that, unfortunately, that was all their worth, was to be a wife and a mother. And a lot of women are like, no. And that's why you have women who say, I want both.
So hold on real quick. Hold on. Shanika,
Yes.
was you taught that?
What, that I'm only good for making babies?
Yeah.
No.
Miss
I
Polly.
was taught the
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Your thought. Miss Polly.
You can end your test
You
right
thought that?
now. Drip.
Come on.
Know for sure, Drip. Me and you both know for a fact. Ain't nobody we ever known in the history of our lifetime.
That's why I said a different generation. That's why I don't even know why Drip is doing this.
Whoa, I'm answering the question of the women. Was they taught this shit? Look,
But I
have to pipe
specifically
down on
said
Drip. I
of a
ain't said
different
nothing.
generation.
I don't think you're being fair with the point you're making, sister. That's what he's trying to get at. I didn't want to jump back in, but let's make this
my mama
fair.
generation, she wasn't told us, hey, bitch,
Thank
all
you.
gonna
Let's-
be able to do is
My grandma didn't teach my mama that neither. And they
that
were-
didn't happen.
We're trying to stay
Never happened.
in the generations of the automobile. Since there have been
Okay.
cars,
Wait.
I don't think women have been told that. But let's look at the other math here. Can
Wait.
we all
Hold on.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Jeff, 1 second. Miss Polly, go ahead. My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Jeff, but I have
No,
to
that's
call
okay.
you. I don't want you to run off too far and I can't come back.
Yes,
Hold
ma'am.
on, we ain't
Hold on,
going
before
nowhere.
you say that, real quick.
Born in the 80s, crack baby. Born in the 80s, crack baby.
Sorry.
There you go. There you go. The man, the myth, the legend, Coach Ferg in the building. What you got? Well, we're gonna let Miss Polly get it off first.
Go ahead, Miss Polly.
Hey,
I
Coach
appreciate
Ferg.
it.
No problem. Hello, Bird. Light skinned people messing up stuff. I understand.
Damn.
Everybody on
Now,
this
Polly.
panel light skin except for me and Uncle Jeff.
Uncle
Right.
Jeff
What
got
am
good
I?
hair. Uncle Jeff got straight hair. That nigga light skin too. I don't know that shit.
Yes, Ron, you ain't you light skin too.
Wow.
Ron light
Nigga,
skin
you
too.
lighter than me.
A lot of stuff.
That hurt, Drip. That hurt.
Dang.
You got straight good hair, my boy. You light skin
I
too.
got
shit.
dark skin
He
tendencies.
said when you put the comb through, there ain't no snag.
None.
Shit. Uncle
I'm
Jeff smooth
Wesley
with a
Snipes with it
motherfucker.
though.
Go ahead, Miss Polly,
I'm
my
dark
bad.
skinned. My soul is dark skinned.
Oh,
No.
oh, Lord.
I see all colorism is still alive.
Oh my
And
god.
Wow. Of course it
I'm
is.
sorry, I didn't mean to deviate, but
Go ahead,
if
Miss
we
Polly,
could
go
go
ahead.
back, Miss Polly, what
Yeah.
you was
Yeah,
when you
Sorry.
talked that
You're right.
Red bones.
I will
Even
say,
Akhenaten and all the pharaohs and
Hold
all
on.
that too. Don't forget about none of that.
Hold on, Philly.
I
I
was
got
telling
you.
all
Hold
them
on.
jokes.
Go ahead, Miss Polly. I got you. Go ahead, Miss Polly.
no,
My
don't
bad.
worry.
Oh, you good.
I think what happened is I get what Rose saying. I think it's not something that was like, hey, I just want you to know you're not. No one's going up to another woman going, hey, you're only good for this. They're not saying that. But what is being pushed is that you take care of home, you take care of your man, you take care. I think that's what she's trying to say. Like the emphasis wasn't, hey, go out there, go to school, go get a BA. No, it was told that, hey, you can do some school if you want to. At the end of the day, you supposed to make sure that when you supposed to really aim to get married. And that's what most women are in their mind focused on, is getting that wedding band. Your focus should be that, and then having children. It shouldn't be on the other stuff. Not saying you're not good for any of those other things, but it's kind of put into your mind that those aren't traits that actually matter. You hear that down in these spaces currently. We don't care if you work. We don't care if you do this. So there's no
Don't care about your
value
degrees.
on those things. Yeah, nobody cares, right? Because you can still have a whole man and be dumb as rocks. He gonna put it in you, even if you can't know in any fathom what 2 + 2 is. You can still get dick. Okay, and that ain't gonna matter. So that's what it's push. That's all it is.
I don't, Miss Polly. I don't know. You know what? The fact that you, Miss Polly, I'm gonna let that shit ride because I don't
Well,
know.
that's ridiculous.
No. Okay, so I'm gonna ask.
I don't know what y'all talking about, but when I grew up, we were not taught that you only need to focus on being a wife, and we don't care about you having your own thing or being smart, or like where were y'all growing up at?
No,
Where the fuck was y'all growing up? If this is what they were teaching y'all, that your only value was your family and being a wife and a mother.
No one's actually saying that, but it's being put. If you're not, so you can subliminally say that. If no one's telling you that, yeah, your mom's gonna say, "Hey, go ahead, baby, go to school, learn stuff." Okay, but at the end of the day, does it really matter?
What up there?
How about we didn't have these dumbass conversations back in the day? Life kind of just flowed.
Come on,
Nobody really. You don't care. You don't care if your wife's educated.
And it wasn't about the conversation though. But it wasn't about the conversation. It's about just what was traditional. That's what I was trying to bring up.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. 1 second. I'll let Sharon read this super chat. Go ahead.
So I just want to say this. Like, I don't think none of us have a generation of women or men that ever said, "Hey, you're supposed to just have children." No. Ever since women was able to have their bank account, women was moving and shaking. We keep fantasizing about this time that never existed in our Black community, where it was pushing all this goddamn, hey, woman, you need to be in the house, cook, clean, learn how to sew.
Oh my God.
It's a fantasy
But
about
that's
it.
why I never said the Black community either, Sharon.
And also, it's another fantasy that it was all these goddamn upstanding Black men in our society that was doing all the right things. They went to work and they was just getting cheated. No, you old ass man was out there cheating. Y'all was slapping up your goddamn children. You wasn't home.
Lord Jesus.
You ain't never come to a football game. You ain't never come to a basketball game. Y'all was horrible. This whole idea that the people from yesteryear was good human beings is a lie and a fallacy. It's all because of some goddamn movie. They was some pieces of shit.
Thank you.
Yes.
And Ferg
I
say
was
he
trying to-
disagreed.
I was trying to figure that
Ferg
shit
say
out,
he
too.
disagreed. Look at his face. You don't see
I mean,
that?
we're all liars.
Well, we'll let
Me,
everybody.
Speed, everybody, we're all liars.
Yeah.
Well,
That
Bro,
part.
Jeff.
It's not that we're hold on. It's not that we're liars. We weren't born. We weren't there. We
No.
don't know.
Thank- So why do y'all always reference that bullshit?
Yeah, I was just gonna say we
No one
speaking on it
ever
like we
did
were
that
those.
shit.
Right, that's dumb as hell. That's
Come
backwards
on,
as hell.
man.
Hey,
That's
hold
why I
on.
hate these
My thing
panels.
is this,
That's
right?
crazy.
Y'all sit here.
For Drip.
Hold
I
on,
got
one mic,
for
one mic, one
Drip.
mic, one mic.
Hey, Drip, do you think Rosa Parks was she going to work when she was on that bus?
Come on.
Black women have always worked. We've never had the luxury of being a stay-at-home wife.
Rosa
Y'all
Parks
don't.
wasn't
It's
nobody.
always
Wasn't
been taught that you got to go out and you got to contribute to this family too. That we were the maid.
Nigga,
We were.
you've been a stay-at-home woman before. How dare you?
I have.
I rest my case. The fuck is we talking
And
about?
again, I don't
Exactly.
remember when I just said strictly us.
Don't
I
do
never-
me because you hold
Okay.
that was my
Uh,
Rosa Parks moment and you ruined it. But okay,
there's a lot to clear up here.
I
gotta
just
be
just hit on that.
This
Okay.
ain't about me. This ain't about me.
Y'all out of pocket.
Wait. One mic.
I was gonna say, Drip. I'm gonna go make this man some food. Okay, so I got.
do your thing and everything. Then you sit him off right. What I'm trying to tell y'all is this: we are not experiencing none of this shit in real time right now. But y'all love to go back to the goddamn slave days.
Oh,
when your
right,
ass was- you too. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, y'all, bro, y'all gotta get off this motherfucking high horse of women wasn't able to do this. Nowadays, y'all run the fucking world for the most part. Like, what are we talking about?
That's not a high horse for one.
Exactly.
Bro, see, the fact that you telling us, hold on, y'all. Let me say this: the fact that you telling the panel that y'all were raised to be incubators is crazy work. But I'm gonna let that one slide too because that doesn't make any sense because no one has experienced it. But if you experienced it, then I can't knock what you're saying. My thing is this: how come we can't move forward in the modern day time of what we doing now? Because referencing the old times where your mama and your grandma never even did nothing. Maybe your great grandma probably witnessed it, but y'all ain't witnessed shit. And Shanika, you've been a stay-at-home mom. Roxy, you've been married. You got a kid that's doing great. Sharon, goddamn, he got his shit going on. Nobody's complaining the way y'all think they are.
It wasn't
I
a
think that
complaining
is-
thing for one.
That's all you come from there was complaining.
I think the reason why we still harping on it is because we haven't got what we were supposed to get. We haven't learned the lesson from everything that was bestowed upon us from the past. We study history so that we can improve and learn from it, and we still ain't fucking learned, which is why we keep having these
You're
circular
not
conversations.
listening. You're not listening. What was you supposed to get? Tell me that.
Y'all niggas don't know civics. Y'all
What was y'all supposed to get? Exactly. I'll rest my case again. Go ahead, Ferg.
We were supposed to understand why we here and what we
Man,
mean
come
to one
on.
another in the community and how we should move amongst each other in order to propel our people.
Shanika,
That's-
what have you done for your hood lately? I'll wait again.
There was a little boy selling waters on the corner, and I bought 2 of them.
Come on.
I
Wow.
supported him, and I thanked him for not robbing me and instead doing something positive.
Bracy, do you see the hypocrisy of the panels these days, bro? It be blanketed arguments for no fucking reason, bro. Go ahead, Ferg. I'm sorry.
No, man, it's an interesting conversation, man. You know, salute to my favorite era, man. Listen,
The crack era.
Uncle Jeff, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad, you know, you had uncles and big people in front of you that tried to at least give you some type of message, right? And this is and this is me, man. I'm old, I'm young, I'm all that shit. This picture right here, I was 17 years old.
Look,
All
Ferg,
you
we
niggas
ain't doing no
have-
goddamn photo shoot.
Hold on.
goddamn. We know
All
your
y'all
ass
that
was
didn't have
Move your head to the left. Move your head to the left.
Hold on. Yeah, all y'all
Can't
that
see
didn't have
it,
calf
there
muscle.
Oh,
All y'all that
You
listen.
ain't got no
you know,
goddamn photo op.
hey, listen. I'm old and ugly now, so I can show off how you show you young boys how to really get your life together. But listen, outside of my own seed, everybody else that I give information to may or may not take it. It is what it is. I ain't worried about that. Hopefully, my son take what I showed him and what I told him about you big nose, big lip people, and how he's out here working. He gotta do man stuff. He gotta be in shape. He gotta work. He gotta produce a resume. He has to build stuff, put it together. That's how I teach any boy. Get outside and see. Here's the thing: a lot of y'all ain't get information from y'all daddies. So me telling you at 40, you done already been beat up down life. So it might not sound good how I'm saying it, because a man over the last 30 years since P. Diddy and R. Kelly been running about, everybody in their feelings. And you can't be in your feelings as a man trying to be in the world, because most of your feelings of hurt come from people that look just like you.
I like her.
Tell me, for you old
Stop him right now.
30-year-old, how many of y'all thought about all this racism and all of that stuff when you was 10 and 11? Hardly none of y'all, because y'all couldn't read.
What you say for 10 and what?
Hold up. Why you think little young babies can't read at 8 and 9? Because y'all ain't teaching them how to live life. It's an easy game. Ladies, only thing black men asking y'all to do is be on their side sometime. Yes, y'all grew up with y'all brothers. Y'all got cousins. Y'all got big brothers who ain't here no more. They was taken out in the streets, caught up in the drug game, sold drugs, and used drugs. Y'all got family members like that.
So y'all just putting this life on everybody, huh?
No,
everybody got that life?
Hold up. It was happening to everybody across the country that was black. They told my generation and Uncle Jeff that 1 in 4 of y'all black men go make it.
You ain't black, and Jeff got good hair. He ain't black neither. Bro, what are we talking about, bro? You gotta stop.
Shout out to Set Media real quick. I want a panel full of white folks in H&M.
I'm joking.
How far down am I?
Oh no!
Shout out! Let me give a shout out to Set Media Riaz with the $5 super chat. He said, "Break the cycle. It's not that hard. Stop being dense."
Come on.
Much love, the drip and the panel. We appreciate you every time.
You the one. Ain't nobody fucking with.
Lord, hype him up. Thank you, Sid. Go ahead.
And I just want to say, this is exactly what we was just talking about. Is this this fake idea of they era was the golden era? Like now,
no, there's no ultimate era. But listen, I look at.
Hold on. Let it finish, bro. Let it finish.
About how you teaching how to. You want people to be men. One thing a man do is let somebody else finish their sentence so we can have a conversation to go back.
How you doing, Ms. Joy?
Yeah, but I wasn't finished though.
Now I told you was finished.
Oh
okay,
Lord, let's just keep
okay.
Okay. Oh, you know what?
Yeah, I was reading the super chat. I did interrupt. My bad.
So wait. We're gonna let Ferg land his plane. Shout out to Ms. Joy. Just hit the panel, and then Bracy, you got it. Go ahead, Ferg.
No, he can go ahead and make his comment. Then I'll respond.
Okay, facts. Go ahead, Bracy.
This is the issue that we keep having, is that a lot of people are fantasizing about a time that is not realistic. It's not real. You had it for maybe yourself, but in reality, the community didn't have this grandiose time of these men at your age that was being great fathers, that was around, that wasn't locked up, that wasn't poor. The same men that's around your age right now is walking around and they are broke. They ain't got their teeth. They ain't got car.
Yep. It's something like that.
It ain't some, it's most of y'all.
Most of those guys, most of the guys that stayed around the city when that crack hit that street, they either got caught up in it, selling it, or smoking it.
Okay.
Most of those guys that didn't take advantage of the opportunity when the opportunity said, here it come. Because again, when I was in school, they had vocational school. If you was in school in the 90s, 2000, you probably didn't have vocational skill training coming out of high school.
Lord Jesus.
I saw the numbers. I saw the information as it developed in real time. As far as the inner city, how it was affecting black men. When I was coming up, there was never a time before the crack era that black men pulled a gun on each other. Come on, man.
16 that could build a house, take a car apart.
No. They was sucking dick for cheeseburgers.
Okay, so
here's
the thing. He believed that because the crack came, then that's when black men started pulling guns.
No.
Before the crack era.
No.
Somebody dropped drip for $2.
So before the crack era, they were just pulling knives on each other because that's what they used to do. It was
What up,
knife
Mel?
fighting, right? So it's always been this goddamn degenerate male situation going on for a very long time. It is our generation that is taking the reins and becoming men and taking care of their goddamn children, not producing teen pregnancies anymore. We are not leaving our children for adoptions and baby deletions. We are the ones that is taking hold of that. It was not your era. I'm sorry, your era has some of the worst men to ever exist, and it is okay for us to be honest about it. And then when it moves forward, then my generation would be that, because hopefully the men would keep on moving forward and they will look back at me and say, hey, you's a piece of ish. That's how it's actually supposed to be. But it got men like you that keep fantasizing about these goddamn movies that you think is reality. Those are movies. It's not your real life.
Yo, give me a chance to clean up this myth real quick.
Can I respond? Yeah. Go ahead.
I want to respond real quick.
Go ahead, Philip.
Men from our generation were solid dudes. That was the beginning of the boss bitch era. The receipt is in the music. You are wrong, motherfucker.
Goddamn. Shit.
Wrong.
Motherfucker.
So if y'all was doing so well, why did women have to become bosses? Why did hold on, I got a couple of
because
questions.
they chose that lifestyle.
Why did your men of your era have to sneak out the house every time the goddamn welfare people had to come by?
Wait a minute.
That's a lie. The generation before me.
Wait. Let's hold on. You gotta let him ask the question so we can rebuttal. But I ain't gonna lie, the woman next door got a group home, and I've seen that nigga jump the fence several times. That's a fact.
But Drip, I lived that life. My family and my daddy and 7 kids and my mom and daddy, we lived in the projects. I saw it when my daddy had to leave the house. My daddy worked a full-time job. My mother worked a full-time job. I saw when my father had to leave. He was shit. He just passed away at 80. He was a man that always stayed solid. Most of his friends stayed solid. They all work. They all now again, as a teenager, when that dope hit the streets, I saw it develop firsthand. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not saying Generation X is the better, because the silent generation, the generation straight out of slavery, those were the best people ever. They generated income throughout their lives together. Listen, and Sharon, you're right. I've been saying the same thing. Brothers, if you got an opportunity to be in your child's life, that's how you go pay it forward. But also, you cannot make a baby mama or baby daddy out of yourself. That will lose you thousands of dollars over the next 30 years of your life. If you don't have a child, and ladies, listen, we need good, strong brothers. We need good, strong brothers. And if y'all don't want to get married, cool. But at least give the father 100% of the custody. Okay. Give him the 100, especially if he's a solid dude. That's the only way. Because all this fighting with the kids, look at the do y'all want to go the next 35 years of y'all life still trying to struggle and fight about being together? Yes.
You're struggling to stay on topic.
But there's no greater generation. My generation, I'm not saying the generation before was better. I'm saying the generation that you was a kid in, you saw the destruction. You seen the fight and the separation. And a lot of brothers, Gen X, that stayed home. I seen friends get hooked on drugs that passed away 10, 15 years ago. Anybody that stayed in the neighborhoods, everybody's family was affected. Everybody.
I'm gonna respectfully say my family was affected by the crack here. I'm sorry.
But Drip, you come from 2 good parents that loved you.
But you speak on a generation in mass. You got to know. I got to give some type of pushback too, because a lot of motherfuckers wasn't.
I was 3-strike rule. I was 3-strike rule as a young 21, 22-year-old. They was trying to lock me up after I'm an honorable discharge veteran. What are we talking about?
So what's the crack era? What constitutes as the crack era?
That was 2000.
I want some of the things that he said. So first of all, if they was trying to lock you up, that's probably because you was doing something illegal.
No,
he was fucking.
Number 2, this whole idea that our fathers was doing so good that we was raising a project is bullshit again. He was not doing that well if we had to grow up in the goddamn projects. I'm sorry to tell you.
Come on.
I'm not
My father retired at 60, working at Louisville Slugger, making almost $96,000 a year. What are we talking about?
Yeah,
we started out. That's how we started. 2 years and up through.
That's fine. So again, shout out to Yo Daddy. I'm not trying to down Yo Daddy. I'm not trying to talk shit to Yo or about Yo Daddy. What I'm trying to explain to you is that men of yesteryear keep talking about, yeah, I raised my kids right. If you raise your kids in a project, that's the only place you can get them. You didn't raise them right. You didn't do what you needed to do. You're supposed to get them up out of it. The project was not supposed to be a destination. It was supposed to be a place where you start there and you move forward.
Most people did.
People that have been here for 30, 40 years is not a success. Surviving.
Slow down.
I don't
Most people did.
I don't think anyone's arguing that, Sharon.
He is. He literally is. That's what he's doing.
It's about started and where we finished. It wasn't about most people successful started from humble beginnings, but they worked. They never complained. They understood what they was up against. Yes, most black families coming out of civil rights, you had to find a way to fit in. And these people out here at 25, they went out here working in these factories. They got good jobs. These people raised solid. Even if the mother had a kid, she raised solid boys. I'm not saying nobody. Go ahead,
my thing is this: we gotta hold on one second, Jeff. I got you. We gotta let everybody get it. They point across real quick. Now I ain't saying take, you know what I'm saying, past the service, but we gotta let everybody talk without getting cut off. That's why we're not understanding what's going on. So respectfully, if we can let everybody finish their statement and then we can rebuttal, I think we'll have a better conversation. But go ahead, straight down.
Well, I gotta roll real quick,
Uncle Jeff. All right, Philly. Go ahead, Uncle Jeff. You got it.
Peace,
okay. All right,
Hi,
Philly. All right, Philly. Good to see you, Reese. Brother Ferg, I hate to cut this conversation off, but where we keep disagreeing and hopping across timelines and responsibility levels, just to find out which sex was wrong. That's what it gets down to. So let's go ahead and own it, fellas, so that we can move forward. On my behalf, I can't speak for nobody else here, but until they put my ashes in an urn and we have these conversations between then and now, the men are wrong-er. That way, we don't have to get into the Black Wrong Olympics, because that's all it turns into. Sharon is trying to prove to us how black men are wronger, and we're trying to prove how they're not. There is a gang of shit to go around, so let's just own wronger so we can get to solutions.
So, Jeff, I want to correct. So, no, what I want to happen is for people that is Coach Fergus, stop fantasizing about a time that did not exist. It's not about who's wronger. It's about, let's be honest about history. Because Ferg got this idea that his era was walking around with suits and Bibles, and they was out here trying to be the most righteous men, and they were not being that.
Okay, Sharon, here's the problem with that. The ant and the giraffe are both right about the jungle. They're both right.
What about Simba? What up, Jeff?
What it seems like, Uncle Jeff, what it seems like I'm the ant standing on the goddamn giraffe's shoulder. So I'm seeing things at a little different pace than what Ferg is.
No, I'm gonna say, if you stand on the, here's the thing. If you start, here's why that's a horrible analogy. If you stand on the shoulders of the giraffe, you have not yet met its eyes.
I didn't know giraffe had shoulders, but I don't.
I'm gonna give it shoulders. I know he got a long ass neck, and I know his eyes is at the other end of it.
Because he's looking up at the eyes. If he's on
shit, thank you. That shit was horrible.
That shit 15 feet deep.
Yeah, let a nigga finish.
Go ahead, Joe.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
The point is that
this stream is unofficially sponsored by Purple Kush.
Wow.
Shout out to the smokers.
Come on, man. Look here.
Go ahead, Jeff. You got it.
Shout out to those who don't believe. More from me.
Mm-hmm.
The point is really simple, man. We're not going to get anywhere admitting that niggas wasn't shit in the 70s. Because you're right, Sharon. We're not going to get anywhere admitting that I had 13 uncles, 9 of which was hardworking, kept a nice car, took care of their family ass niggas. But the other 4 and the niggas they hung with are who you talking about. I saw them both. So you both are right because you're looking at it from 2 different vantage points. Yes, it was a bunch of niggas that wasn't shit. And yes, back in the day, you had to work hard to be ain't shit because it was jobs if you wanted to hustle. I agree with you, Sharon. You are fucking horrible if you could not hustle your kids out the projects as a grown-ass man. As a grown man back in the day, it was too many of them, I'm going to work 2 jobs to fix this opportunities. So yes, I give you that. But to say that this is one of those binary conversations, that's how we keep around on this fucking oval dirt track of nowhere. They both existed.
So the problem is, okay, so it's me that all right, I'll move forward. You're right. And we let old Ferg just stay in the past of this fake ass reality.
No,
That's
I'm
fine.
not in the past of the reality because the
And
past
his
is
reality
the past.
wasn't fake. His
And
reality
you're right.
wasn't fake.
My reality wasn't fake. I speak my story all the time. That's why I'm saying because there's 2 sides. The past is already behind me. One thing my daddy taught me: the past is over with. What I did yesterday ain't got nothing to do with today or tomorrow. I'm just saying today, the modern adult is the smartest, got the most information, claim they make the most money, but that's yet to be seen because half of them can't even count dollars and tell time on a 2-handed clock. So prove me wrong. But they claim they, hold on. But again, we're talking at a time where people are calling their children age degenerates. We're talking to adults talking about degenerate behavior from the people behind us. If you 40, your ass is old too.
Well, Ferg, they call themselves silver pills and well, you know what? Never mind. Go ahead.
But that's the problem, though. It's opportunity for everybody out here right now, and I don't think people are taking advantage. I'm just saying, my perspective ain't based off always where I was from. I worked in. I spent damn near 15 years in the deep South, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida. I seen the poorest parts. I went to Chicago and was in the worst neighborhoods. Detroit. I've been to these places. I worked to help little bitty damn 3-month-olds born off dope. I seen it. I seen the mothers. I seen where the brothers. I go family ain't no big brothers. Everybody on a picture. Where they at? They ain't no longer here. They down river. And now these are grown folk trying to figure life out. And the opportunity's here because America is shifting gears on opportunity. We never seen this type of government affect us before. Everybody come back, but they want money. Now's the time for people to start collaborating and making real money.
Ferg, they scamming. You got people getting rich on scams.
But
niggas ain't worried about this shit.
And so Uncle Jeff, so this is the problem that I'm having, right? All of that was just empty air.
Yes, empty air.
It didn't
It's empty air.
It really, and this is no disrespect, but it didn't mean anything.
Yeah, it didn't mean nothing.
Well, Ferg, real talk with love. Let me explain. Let me explain where he coming from. I don't know how to argue with any of your sentences. I just don't know how to apply any of them to what we're talking about right now. It's not that you're wrong. It's that, again, what the show where the show started, once a sneaky link, always a sneaky link. Where we started was with the integrity between 2 people. And then it started, as it always does, to polarize into where women have to be wronger or men have to be wronger, instead of setting a standard and discussing how to stay on that standard. And that's when we got way the hell off course over into where we were trying to get back on course, and the things you're saying are not wrong. They just don't fit right there.
Yeah. That was a good analogy.
Yeah, that way I don't have to be disrespectful to him, Sharon, talking about how his shit didn't make no sense or whatever the fuck that horrible shit is that you said, young man.
I thought we were watching Snowfall.
Because they don't. We need to get young people to move forward.
This nigga
That's
double
what I'm
down.
saying too. I feel you.
That's it. And
That's what I'm saying. Go ahead.
How
Go
we
ahead.
get people to move forward?
But it's not that difficult to teach young people to be forward, and this is where I do. This is what I do. Maybe, like I say, I understand sometimes my message to adults is ugly, but I go intentionally to work with young people, and that's what I'm saying. The brothers that have a mindset,
we want to know what. We want to know what is the plan so people can follow it, not what you did.
Okay, but I'm not just hold up. First of all, I wouldn't just give a plan this over there because I've given plans. Where my brothers stand at, nobody has the way. People have a way, a particular way. And for a man, a young brother, a disadvantage, growing up in the hood, living with mama, listen, if you don't understand the way that you need to go, get away from everybody that you know. Get away from them for a while, go into the book of life, figure out some new skills about yourself, some new understanding about your emotions, get away from whatever it takes for you to clear your mind, give yourself a year or two, read, write, exercise, eat healthy, and let your mind get clear. When you come back, now you're in a position to make better decisions.
But first,
I feel like I agree with Chakra.
Let me say, hold on,
Okay,
one second. I got you. Hold on, I got you. Hold on, Bracy. Hold on. Ferg, this is the thing. I feel where Bracy coming from, because how can we move forward with a reference like that? That's tough. Ferg, this is your intro for a reason.
Born in the 80s, crack baby. Born in the 80s, crack baby.
We don't want to project that no more. We don't want to think about that shit.
Hold up. But you gave it to me. I'm not saying.
I know. That's what I'm telling you.
Here's the thing, because the adult in the space, listen, the adults in this space have always, most people that come to YouTube have already been walked through life.
Okay.
Again, Uncle Jeff, you don't.
I just wanted to say
this is hot air. Like, this is literally hot air at this point.
Okay. And this is why I wanted to. Okay, just hold on just a second first.
Uncle Jeff, let me cut you off real quick. Let me let Shanika go real quick, and I got you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I appreciate that. I just wanted to say to Chakra's point, I totally agree with that. I feel like one thing that we need to start doing as a whole is speaking life into these fucking children. As soon as they come out the womb, we need to be, hey, you trying to be a doctor, a lawyer, a scientist, a therapist, a this, a that. The sky is the fucking limit. You can make money doing anything, and you're great enough to do it. These kids are smart as fuck. These kids have so much potential, and it's just being wasted on drugs and strippers, and this culture that we've created where we don't teach our kids that we can be better. And I don't hear that a lot with a lot of parents and how they speak to their children and how we speak to ourselves on these panels. That was all I wanted to say.
But Shanika, how can we do that? And we're constantly reminded about the crack era that we never experienced.
That's what I'm saying. We always talking about the bad, and I'm guilty of it too. When some shit go down, I'm gonna tell you where you went wrong and how you could do better and this, that, and the other, because that's me trying to help you. So I'm focusing on your weaknesses to build them to match your strengths. But at the same time, I know I can do better with highlighting your strengths and still emphasizing and fostering those strengths so that they can remain strengths. Because sometimes you get so focused on your weaknesses, now your strengths have become weaknesses because you've ignored them completely while you trying to focus on what everybody else is picking at and criticizing going on in your life. And it's just like, nah, we got to find that balance and be able to say, hey, let's highlight the good and the bad, but still we don't highlight the good. I never see content like that. And when I do, ain't nobody watching it.
Go ahead, Jeff.
I know it. No, I'm just saying, hey, y'all.
What up, Chuck?
Go ahead, Jeff.
Number one, and the sister was right about a great much of what she said. It's some stuff I didn't agree with, but this shit I'm smoking is so incredible.
No, Jeff, speak on that shit because that's
no,
we ain't gonna
no,
never
I got
know.
to go back. Okay, in a minute.
Okay, there you go.
I got what I got to speak on first.
Go ahead.
Is Sharon's issue with with what Coach Ferg had to say.
Go ahead, you got it.
We often do this, Coach Ferg. Sharon said, we need a plan, not a history lesson. We need a plan.
I feel it.
The next thing that came out your mouth was not a plan. Here's a plan that any able-bodied male or female of any age can do tomorrow. You are dead broke. Borrow $50 and a bike. Go to a grocery store. Get some Dawn dishwashing liquid. Some vinegar. Find a hotel. They always have water hoses. Get a bucket. Fill it with water. Put it at the end of a strip mall and get a squeegee.
Come on now.
Walk up and ask the individual at the front, will he allow you to do his windows for free? Do his window for free. Do the next person next to him window for free.
Come on, man.
Person number 3 that says yes, look back at your 2 windows and tell them, I do that kind of work. It'll cost you $50 for these windows.
Per window. God damn it.
Do that. Now, pray one to whoever you find to be a creator, to whether that's some bullshit I just said, and pray to that same creator and ask him to put you in a position so that you don't get 200 no's today. I don't believe you're going to get 200 no's. I know dudes that are doing this right now that went from $100 their first day to $600-700 a day with a squeegee, a bucket, and a bike. But that's a hustle. That's a plan.
And I like that plan because it could apply to many things, right? It don't necessarily have that bucket of soap, water, and vinegar. That could be the metaphor. So it's out there. Go ahead and do something and bring value to a business. Do it for free, and then now you can say, "Hey, look, this is what I had built. Whatever that is. Hey, this is my 2 customers that I'm near. Look how good I did it, and now you can sell it." So you can also use as a metaphor the new kids that's doing digital version of what Uncle Jeff is saying. It's the same exact thing. Like he gave a plan to hustle, do something well, do it for free, and then now you got customers, and now you could go ahead.
And 2 days before you do it, go to Canva and make yourself look official online and start an Instagram page for that. Make it a business. Tell all your friends to go to this business. There are ways to hustle. That's just
right. And I just want to make sure everybody understand that like the window is a metaphor. Like it's
Tracy,
really
watch this.
Putting something.
I'm going to cut you off. We'll go ahead.
Free, and somebody will pay you for it. That's the real gem that Uncle Jeff was saying. Don't look at it as just cleaning windows. It's a metaphor.
Watch this, y'all. Sharon Bracey, how much did I charge you for that intro?
Ooh, 0.
Exactly. Why did I do it? Because he has a huge fucking channel. He has a huge following. Everybody gonna see it. I got 9 intros and thumbnails consistently off that shit. Come on, man. You got to make it work for you, bro. Like,
and that was just the Uncle Jeff plan right there, right? Like,
Let me say this and I'm shut up.
It's the digital windows what we are talking about, and that is how we got to get things done. Like when we are looking for solutions, that's how it needs to be done. We don't need no history lesson. We need things that we can apply today. Because guess what? Tomorrow is not on anybody's calendar. So here's something good. Implement it today. That's one of the things you could do as a man. You find something, implement that thing today. Do not waste your time. You got to learn how to trust yourself. One thing you can learn how to trust yourself is by when you think about doing something, you start to do it. And then, it will Move
Yeah.
on.
So here's the caveat. Everything y'all said is 1,000%. Jeff gave a solution. Anything you doing to work with your hand is going to benefit. The problem is this, right? Everybody on YouTube, most of the men who say they self are men, they're not showing up in the spaces where those young men are. That's how I'm gonna break it out, right? Me trying to say to y'all, maybe yes, it's past tense. We all older now. We got gray hair, so yes. And that's why I understand my message, and I talked about this all the time, that my message works with the people who are in those spaces. And for brothers who claim themselves to be a word, and this is where it's going to have to become a village, because if we claim the women are not doing it, and as for the men, the young men, to get these messages going forward, brothers with the messages have to show up where those young men are, because I'm seeing them out here. They asking 1,000 questions, and not enough brothers want to be that big uncle, be that big homie. So yes, everything y'all saying is 1,000%. So yes, when I come to YouTube, hey, maybe so, but everybody's trying to put a finger on somebody. It's no generation. We all was in it. There's no generation that was better. We still survived it.
That's a lie. Stop saying that lie.
We didn't survive it.
It is generation that's better than other generations. Literally.
Okay. Well, that can be said by you, but you can line things up side by side, and you can figure that out with the numbers about the work history, the Social Security work history.
What's the point at the end of it?
But my point is this: everything that y'all saying is correct. However, show up. All the men, but the men that want the changes, show up at these spaces. Go to
No, Coach Ferg, not your point. Not your point.
Oh, I'm just saying,
Sharon, what's the point of which generation was worse?
The point is that's the only way we can move forward. We gotta be honest. We gotta stop lying, because a man that is lying, he ain't gonna be able to move forward. You gotta be honest with you. When I was younger, I wasn't shit, and I realized I wasn't shit. That's how I became who I was. I said, "Oh, I don't like being this," and then I had to become something different than what I was. So this whole idea, the reason why we can't move forward, because we got old men keep trying to fantasize of a time that we should go back to because that was better. And it wasn't. We need to move forward. Recognize who you were before, which was ain't shit. And now we got to become something greater than what we was.
Well, I'm trying to figure out, and maybe Ferg is arguing you that.
I'm not.
I don't know. I don't know who's saying 100% of the niggas from the past were great.
Right. Never said that.
Okay.
I never said that.
You know what? Y'all got me saying the word. I'm not gonna say the N word. I'm gonna say friend. This friend right here.
Who?
So me? What I'm saying, instead of saying the N word, Coach Ferg is my friend. Coach Friend.
Okay.
Coach Friend. Okay. I'm not going to say the N word. I'm replacing the N word with friend. This friend right here is saying nonsense about generations and generations and generations.
No.
Friend, I don't want to hear that no more, friend.
So again, I never said what generation was better than the other. I was making a point that everybody before us went through worse subjugation than us, the modern people. We seen the infiltration of technology. We seen the good and the bad. We never had an experience throughout our history where we sort of turned on each other. Even the worst of us helped each other out. They helped each other out. Nobody pointed a finger about the people that were in slavery. You didn't know. Here's an opportunity to grab hold of all the spaces that are going to be coming available. This is my message for men. How do you do that, right? Because if people are saying on YouTube, I don't want to get married, I don't want to get married. Both the man and the woman are saying, I don't want to build a family. Can we just go out here and continue to create baby daddy and baby mama information?
Friend,
no.
Friend, we ain't talking about that, friend.
What I'm
What's
saying,
wrong with this friend?
Friend.
That's hilarious.
So the
Hey,
future
y'all.
is right now.
Shanique, you hear me?
I'm gonna do a timeout train real quick.
Yeah, let me let Chocolate get
six
that
people
too.
that need to be timed out in the chat right now.
My friend, this is insane, my friend.
Not 6.
I don't
Hey, y'all.
understand.
Third
I'm sorry.
row.
Hey, Listen,
Hold
don't
on,
drop
Cam.
me.
hold on,
I'm
chocolate.
about to walk out.
Hold on, chocolate. I got you. Let me let everybody settle down. Let me let chocolate get in there. She ain't said nothing the whole time. Let me let her speak. Let's just let her get her rocks off real quick. Would not say real quick in her timely manner, and then we'll all get back or either respond to what she got to say. So don't come up here twerking because I smell you. So go ahead, chocolate. Go ahead. You got it.
I twerk all the time. Anyway, listen, I just wanted to say, please don't drop me. I'll be right back. My plug just called. I'll be right back. All right,
Plug. Man, you tell them folks I'm calling your phone. That's some bullshit. Okay, bye, chocolate. Go ahead, Sharon. Degenerates, I tell you. Shit. Go ahead, Bryson.
All day for life, baby. Degenerate, yeah, son.
You're muted.
You're muted. Bryson, you're muted. We can't hear you.
I'm trying to replace. I'm trying to do better.
Friend.
You know what I'm saying? I'm replacing the N word with friend. I just love all my friends.
Oh shit.
That is funny.
That's hilarious.
Has nothing to do with reality because nigga means God, but okay.
Nigga.
Nigga, please is what comes to mind.
Nigga.
Oh man, friend, please. So what I'm trying to say, Coach Friend, is that I want you to start realizing you are not doing what you believe you are doing because you are too stuck in the past, my brother. You're not recognizing the words that you're saying. You are saying a whole bunch of history smoke that nobody cares about, my friend. And if we to move forward for real, and we trying to do the thing that what you are saying you are attempting to do, then you would be bringing those young brothers around other men that have experience. But we don't see you bringing those young brothers around men that have this experience.
Sharon, I have a question for you. So for us to move forward, do you think we need to just start from scratch, or do you think that we could possibly build upon some of the foundational traditions and teachings from the past?
The only foundation that we have is hard work. All that shit in the past is a lie. Where are all these goddamn great men at? Is the only ones that we know is the celebrities.
Okay, slow down. Slow way down.
Come on, man.
Slow down. What are you defining?
You want to tell me about grandpa that raised us in the goddamn project? He was a great
No,
man?
I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you about what I'm allowed to if I'm allowed to tell you uninterrupted.
Well, let me say one thing before you go interrupt, right? So these the type of shit, bro. They'll tell you Martin Luther King was a great man and he landed on Plymouth Rock and Plymouth Rock ain't land on us, right? And then y'all turn around and say, well, he cheated on Coretta. I don't fucking understand. Bro, everybody got a fucked up situation. What Ferg is saying is not false. They have movies and documentaries and texts and museums to show this shit happen. Everybody wasn't walking around smoking goddamn Huda pipes, which is the crack pipe. Everybody wasn't doing that. You have people that definitely was.
After you, I'm sorry. After you.
I got it.
No, after you.
I want to give a shout out real quick. The goddamn Cam, aka You Boys Grits, the $9.99 super sticker. I already know what it's for, and you too.
I just throw a couple bills and she'll have a pair of hips.
Hey, listen. Also, what? We good? Oh, we can hear each other?
I think so.
Yeah, I can hear.
Trying to figure out when it was my turn.
I'm just saying, like, we know that a lot of men on these YouTube stuff, right? Like, they go against me, even though they don't disagree with anything I say. And this is how we know a lot of these men be capping. Like, I done had streams about telling how to change their careers and get a PMP, how to get the CCM. I talked about how to get into the cloud. I actually said these things and show them the way, show them what programs to go to, which way they got. I done help people on YouTube, literally on YouTube, go from doing whatever they was doing to go get certified and get a job in a different career field. I did that. And so when I hear people come up here and say, I do this, I do that, but yet they're always arguing with me, with somebody that do not give any excuses to nobody. I say, this is how we move forward, young men. Every time I'm on these goddamn panels, I'm telling how young men to move forward. And then I got somebody telling me that I'm wrong.
Well, can't the two be possible?
Insanity to me. These people are liars, and I'm tired of it. And nobody want to call out a liar for some reason. I don't know why.
The two can't be possible because you do this other stuff that you can't be wrong.
Right.
Is it yeah. Are you saying that your deeds make it impossible for you to be inaccurate?
No, what I'm saying is my deeds make it impossible for all these righteous men to be going against me.
Who's going against you?
What? Yeah, I don't understand.
That's the problem. Y'all
Who's going against you, though?
Understand.
No,
I'm not trying to not understand.
Right.
I'm trying to get it.
When I'm having conversations,
okay,
I always have some men going against me, saying that I'm this, that, and the third. When I'm literally outside, on the street, and on panels, trying to get men to move forward. Every goddamn day. And you know what other men do? They call me a simp. They talk about my wife. They talk about my kids. They say, I don't know what I'm talking about, even though I'm doing it in real time. Okay. I answer real construction questions in real time. I didn't say, wait, let me go search it up in real time. I tell people how to change their career into a software career in real time. I didn't have to look it up because I did it. I got 10 certifications. Okay. I did it. Mm-hmm. And then I got people coming here arguing with me in disagreement when I actually did something.
Okay.
And then we got men acting like they are the truth. And I'm saying, hey, what's the plan? He want to give me a fucking history lesson, my friend.
Did you get a plan, though?
So,
wait. Did you get a plan? When you made the complaint about not having a plan from an elder, did an elder step up and give you a plan? Yes or no? Hello?
What was the question?
When you complain about not getting a plan from FERD, did an elder not step up and give you a definitive plan you agreed with?
Absolutely.
Okay, then could you tell me why we are on the oval dirt track of how what I think Ferg understands now, I think he does, that what you want is at least an attempt, even if it's wrong, even if it don't work, an attempt on a solution. I gave you that. I cannot figure out for the life of me why we are still talking about the plan that Ferg didn't give you when you got what you asked for.
Because he keeps talking.
Just because I'm talking,
we keep allowing the men that don't have plans. This is the problem with the whole red pill instead of men's fist. The men that don't have any plans, they are always talking.
Damn, I ain't got no plans, Sharon. You must never listen to me, right?
Yeah, I don't think that's fair to say.
I do
because what you're doing on YouTube, that's what I retired doing all of my life, and I'm still trying to do it to this day. I'm not talking to grown men pretty much. I'm saying the information you have, it needs to come down a little further. But I don't, and that's what I'm trying to say. Yes, YouTube, what I say, it come off a little raunchy because I'm talking to grown folk, and I don't really care about feelings, right? Because the message still need to be had for men and women. The behaviors need to change 1,000%. Now, your career, you have to make that decision to choose that path. There's people that can show you great things about the technology. You have to figure that out. If you want to go into a career to help somebody, you have to figure those things out. I can't dictate that to you. I can show you the process on how to do it, get your resume together, do an interview, get you your dress code. I can do all of that. But where I present that is to the young men and young women who need it the most. In the masses, these young people out here that are still going to school, still going to the clubhouses, the Boys and Girls Club, they need the messages that you have. They need those messages. and not enough brothers who are younger are going to them to give them the message, because they seen the degeneracy, the same stuff that we talk about. They see it and they live it and they talk about it, but nobody's there to say, okay, that's happened. However, despite that, there's things that you can do to get around all of this nonsense. Yes, we can't run from it.
To my channel.
Huh?
How many people you sent to my channel?
I don't know. I don't really have a channel. But what I'm saying is they're young. They're young. But hold up. They're young boys.
You said a lot. This is what I'm saying, right?
But
Like,
they
yeah.
young. But they hold up. Listen.
Hold on.
I never saw that on your panel. I only saw people talking about what men ain't doing and what women ain't doing. I never knew any. If you're doing anything to help young people, I don't know that. I don't know that. If anybody's doing that, please. I would send everybody I meet to your panel. I've never seen that on your panel where you were saying, hey, young man and women be better. It's always been a fight. But I could be wrong.
The reason why I have a fight, because I tell people to. This is crazy. Like, Uncle Jeff, you understand what I'm saying now? Like, literally, the reason why I'm fighting is because I'm telling men we need to move forward. Hey, young men, do this, that, and that. And other men are telling me, no, Sharon, you don't have to do that. And this is what we are fighting for.
Okay, no, I don't. I know. This is what I know what you're fighting about. I don't have any fucking earthly idea what you're fighting for. This is the most absolute pointless conversation I think I've been in all fucking summer.
That's bullshit.
This is no. Look in your chat, bro.
Other conversations that you've been a part of.
Oh wow, this conversation is leagues beneath you both, and is boring me to fucking tears. And I'm not the only one. Look in your chat. You guys are both above this. I can't figure out because first off, you're both right, but why?
Hey,
that's what I'm getting at. There seems to be some wrestling you need to do with Ferg to get him to concede to some shit, and I don't. And okay, maybe so. I just don't know why.
You're right. Y'all right. Go ahead. Y'all can keep doing whatever the fuck y'all been doing. Acting like it's. You're right. Go ahead. Now, what you want to talk about then? Go ahead. Since it's boring you to death.
Solutions. Since mine suck. Somebody give me a better solution. Let's work. We're smart. That's the one thing you can't say. Everybody in here smart. Everybody in here. I can't say that all the time with the rooms up here. And you're right. It's some goddamn idiots that need to shut the fuck up. Absolutely. I don't think that's in this room. I think there's solutions in this room. I think there's real interesting conversations in this room. I come to this room for that. This shit here ain't that.
We got to stop this. Like, we got to stop discrediting each other for no reason.
Sure.
Like, saying that our conversation that we having is boring is insane to me while you're involved in it. It's not boring. We got people here. It's not. Don't listen to some goddamn stupid ass troll that is saying that something is wrong just because he see me. Because this is what a lot of these friends do. They just come and they just troll. And this is the problem. A lot of people, they get caught up in the troll, and then they start believing the bullshit.
Okay. Well, then
actually giving something is always the person that got to prove that he was giving something.
My bad. Allow me to course correct. Whether or not Ferg gives out plans, and since he doesn't, that makes most of what he says some bullshit, or whether or not your stance is right or wrong is boring me to fucking tears right now, because I know you're doper than that. You're doper than that.
But the thing is that sometimes even our elders got to get corrected with their message, because he has knowledge that he don't know how to deliver.
Okay, so now that you've made that
over and over again,
hold on, Shimon. Hold on.
A way where it is understandable. A lot of times
Okay.
he's talking and it's just words, and we
Okay.
need to move him down a line and say, hey, you need to get a little bit more streamlined. You need to have some brevity. You need to have subject, body, subject, end, not fluff, subject, fluff, history, fluff, then end.
No. See, that's
Take
the
some
way
correction is okay. Be a man.
Is it?
No.
Is it
Here's
okay?
the problem. The man that's presenting the man for the future, and this is what I'm trying to say, right? Everything that you saying outside of what man's supposed to do, which is it has to be specific. You're teaching a skill. You're teaching men skills on how to acquire something, right? And it requires a lot of specifics. A lot of men don't want to go into certain things. They have to try everything. They can't get caught up in, oh, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, because as you get older, outside of Black community, you still have to be able to thrive in the world. You have to do that. And your skill is important. Drip's technical skills. And if you know anything about 16 on center, then you know what that skill requires. What I'm saying is now there's so many opportunities for people to take a hold of, but it's going to be difficult if nobody's willing to work together on both sides. And only I'm saying in reference to the history lesson, because there was always been good and bad. Most Black people coming up through the worst of times, most tried to be good. That's why we are able to get here today. We're going into a new future and we still arguing about civil stuff. There's no right, like I said, there's no generation better or worse. We all were subjugated to the same laws of the land. But it's a great opportunity now for you to take your technical skills for young men, and then other people take their skills who have these skills and get out here and grab one of these young men and young women and say, listen, we're going to do it a different way. What is it that you need? And tap into that. But adults tapping into it, it's different. You have to go back. You can't just stand, everybody say, we talk about the people behind us like they ain't even got a life. It's a lot of hurt people got to go back and talk to with people so we can get past it. We have to be able to do it. You can't dismiss it. I'm gonna shut up. But listen,
No, I'm sorry. It's a little lag. You got it.
No, I'm just saying, be willing to work with each other on a greater scale, men and women, because men, we can't do it without the women, and women can't do it without the men. It ain't gonna happen like that. Not in the greater society. If we won't change, everybody's going to have to get out here and pull their weight.
I didn't know if the question of solutions was just for the men. Because I mean, I know you guys were talking about how men should move in our community. So I'm just trying to, I want to make sure I'm in the lane with y'all. But I will throw this out there. Like I had said before, we have over 500,000 electricians, welders, plumbers, all of the trades, right? That they, by 2030, this is the amount we're going to need. So I was having a conversation. It went, as I did the research, we can create a trade school that offers online and offline mentorship. That gives people opportunity from wherever they are, and then you can link them up with a mentor in their area, so nobody gotta worry, and they can have somebody right there with them to work through whatever state testing and those kind of things, and that all can be done virtually. Just start.
Quick question, sis.
Yep.
What do you do?
What do I do?
Yeah.
I am a amateur farmer, and I run a nonprofit, and I have a website building business.
Go ahead. All dope fucking shit, by the way.
Oh wow, thanks. Okay.
I think that is a brilliant freaking idea. And the only reason I was asking what you did was to ask if you did, and if any of it was social media oriented.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because I teach AI classes on my channel. Whatever kind of AI I come across, any kind of information I come across, I try to pass it on. Whether people listen or not or post, I post it to my people, my 550 people. You know, I
Come
let
on
them
now.
know. But my thing is, I'm always about we can teach and we can learn. I guess the one thing when we say to this point, working together with men and women in this space, there's no problem. We have the ability. Like, technology has put us in a position. More Black folks are making money from the internet now as we speak over the last, since, what was that, right before COVID. We are the ones, Black folks are the ones benefiting from being online, having businesses, classes, the whole nine. That's where I live. I live on the technical side of life. I live in AI. I live in the Microsoft space, in the development space, because we need to be a part of it. Because we're not in a large level. So, but we also have different levels of things that we can offer people. Just meet people where they are. That's my thought process.
Okay. I think we need to walk that down, Sister Chocolate. That is such a dope ass idea. How hard is it to create a platform or a spot that connects Black tradesmen with applicant Black apprentices?
We have
electronic.
Yes, we have the ability to do full-on background checks, which we will do anyway. We have a system that's set up for our dating site too. We're gonna check you out. This isn't like fly by night. And my thing is this: for me to want to help my community doesn't take away from what I'm doing personally, because again, you can put yourself in a position, you can help others be in a position to assist one another. We can start with technology and take the money from the technology and then build the infrastructure as we go, if that's needed. If it's only 48 million Black folks in this country, cut that down. You got about 10 million that are under the age of 18. So like between men and women around the age of working age. And see, I'm doing this for adults. This isn't for children. This is for adults. Before I can't help you on the kids side yet, but I can help you in the working side of it. Teach trades. That's what I taught. I taught different trades in different scenarios. I used to drive for a living. Like, I've been in different industries to speak on it. And if I don't know the answer, I don't have a problem getting somebody in to come and, give the answer. But that's my mental though. I'm not saying everybody got to do that. I'm just saying as a solution, I think if we try to meet them where people are at, people are inside. They are regardless. So yeah, that's it. Like it or leave it, just throwing it out.
If I could offer my opinion on the solution, I feel like as the adults, everybody over the age of 30 and up, if we focus on ourselves and put ourselves in position where we can use our influence to captivate the youth in a way where they want to emulate us, because we're always talking about how we're the blueprint. So that means everybody's going to follow what we do. And if you put yourself in that position, and then you always have an answer to the question of what are you doing for the community, whether it's for one person or for a large group of people, because I feel like if you can just affect one person, then that to me will start that ripple or the domino effect to where I feel like it can lead to a greater good. But I feel like as long as we not where we need to be, the young people are going to look at us like these niggas ain't shit. The same way we look at the generations before us to be like, y'all ain't had that shit figured out. So I don't agree with it. I'm going to do something randomly different and, try to recreate the wheel when we can take what we have and just build on that. But that's just my opinion.
I think And I keep kind of saying that this isn't a time for anything other than collecting. This isn't the time to change one mind. It isn't. Sometimes me and Ferg butt heads there. The people who need to find the people are going to find the people. And I don't think any of us are prepared to deal with, sometimes even myself, is that everybody ain't gonna make it. And some of that everybody might be us. That is some shit coming that is a monster. And I can't say who definitely ain't gonna make it. But I can tell you who definitely is. Definitely people who are absolutely capable in something needed. You're gonna have to be capable in some shit needed. And the people who come after you are gonna have to learn from you. That's how it's gonna go down. And it's been people in this space and others that just a year ago was telling me I was out of my mind talking about right now. Well, I'm telling you, and ain't gonna be too many more right nows to talk about. Niggas gonna have to get their shit together, and you ain't gonna have to worry about the niggas whose shit ain't together. You ain't gonna have to worry about these women you complain about or these men you complain about. They will be in the same failed space because the way they get down will not be able to sustain them.
I agree.
Yo, I just came up here to holler at the sister, Chocolate Earth. I think that's an excellent concept of an idea, right? So if you're talking about standing up this particular app, are you just going to stand up in Azure kind of as a platform as a service or as a software as a service type of application?
Yes, it'll be a website and an app so that, when we send you to somebody, you know what I mean? We know where they at. We know where you are. It's a safe situation. And you getting what you need from it. So what I learned, my aunt was an electrician. And so I was just trying to find out how does that process go and how can we implement it? And so there are the parts of the learning that is just book only, right? Some of it is hands-on depending on. And I've talked to other electricians and a few plumbers who was like, that would be good. Let's see what that looks like. So just starting off small, starting off in my region. Let's see how it works, just like anything else. And if anybody is interested, I created the business plan. If you guys want to look at it, I don't believe in gatekeeping. I don't care what anybody, if you take it or not, but just that there's plenty of opportunity that we can put the two things together. And if I'm crazy for that, that's cool. And I guess my thing is, that's funny. I'm crazy. I'm the one crazy and I'm just saying this in general. I'm the one crazy because I want to help the community. But how is that fake? You could go look this up. There's a shortage. There's going to be a shortage of plumbers and electricians in this country.
Without question.
That's it. I mean, it's nothing I made up. This was a news. You know what I mean? This was an actual, that was serious. This is serious issues. People got to fix something, right? We live in a society that we have electronics and technology surrounding us. So why not utilize it to better the masses? I think that's the easier way to do it now, is that you can get them involved online. That's where, and I don't like talking about kids. I really don't. But this is the only thing I'll say to that point. The majority of our children in the United States are either on some kind of gaming console or some kind of social media. And then, of course, we got the culmination. That's where we reach them, if that's what you're trying to do. But for adults, there are plenty of adults out here who are looking to, industries are shutting down. Y'all done talked about that. So you may, just to what Sharon said earlier, you have to change your direction. You have to be able to adapt. That's it. No defense here. Just sharing why I said it, and it is what it is. But if anybody want to copy, you could. I'm all for it.
Yeah. I mean, you can really spread this out, though. I mean, in concept, right? Only thing you have to really do is get an education tenant through Azure, a P2 for the identity flows, create a
Right.
B2C, and then from there you
Yeah.
can stand up an enterprise app. I mean, like a Sage app within like a few
It ain't
minutes.
nothing now, right? Because
Yeah.
like I don't know if you're familiar with it, but I use Claude. Claude is a coding AI as well. So like, you'll put something into, I know ChatGPT does it as well, but I think Claude is better. I just do. You can, while you're writing your idea and kind of going back and forth, it can write code right next to you. I've already created 3 websites just from the AI coding it for me. Take it over somewhere else to host it. These are things that's out here. I'm not the only person say that, but
No, what you missed is
yeah.
that AES gave you a whole plan to how you could get it started up and running.
Yeah.
Oh, I do. I have the plan. I've got a complete business plan. It goes out 5 years. That's how
No,
I do all my business
No,
plans.
not a business plan, but an actual plan to get it up and running in the next 3 days. The things that he just gave.
Well, yeah, it can be done. Yes, sir. I ain't got no problem with that. I just was sharing the. I was sharing the.
You don't want to actually do it. You want everybody else to do it.
No, I'm doing it. That's what I was just explaining. Like I did the research. I worked with Claude to get the breakdown, get all the information I could, like going to the library on what that looks like, what is needed to be taught, those type of things. Those details I've covered.
Yeah, y'all gonna let this sister be prepared?
Right,
I work with
I'm trying to
I'm
explain.
not
that.
asking, and I guess I'll say
I
this
work
to
with
you.
arms
That's what
templates. I
ABS
work
already
with
explained.
biceps and Terraform too. I work in the cloud space as well, right? I'm a CSA. I don't even want to talk about reality right now. I love Claude too. I love Claude, but Super Ninja is my thing. That's what I work with. Is Super Ninja.
Okay. I heard of that. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
Chocolate, I want to ask you about your business, about the business, right? You said even in the plumbing and the skilled trades, right? You say you offering mentorship, online mentorship for people who are in those skilled trades, or do you offer the training too?
It goes right. They're training them. It can be one-on-one instead of it being trying to get, we can pay the people more, the people who are teaching one-on-one once they get past the written parts of particular trades. That's why you have a hybrid.
So is it like
learning.
is it like a
What she's
Say it
stating
again.
is she's looking to form virtual classrooms with live instructors, right?
Right,
Is that
but
what
you can't. So the problem is that you can't really do that with construction.
You're right. You can't.
Yeah, but you can. Why are y'all telling me you can't?
Because
You
the only way
can.
you can learn how to go 16 on center is by pulling out a tape measure and putting 16 on center.
Hey, I was just offering a message. I just was throwing it
No,
out there. It's
No, but
okay.
we gotta work out the problems so we can
But
actually make it. So it can make it
gentlemen,
work. So
gentlemen,
if we want to move it forward, it is a way.
I said I
because
can.
Unions,
I would happily.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead, y'all got it. You got it.
gentlemen, here's what's not wrong with her not knowing everything. The gentlemen that she's putting together do.
She got 2 gentlemen here right now that's in the construction world.
Absolutely.
I just want to be
And
honest.
the problems you're bringing up, are not going to be problems that aren't solved before the whistle blows on this. That's what I'm saying. The need to make sure that she's prepared beyond this. I don't know why we're doing that exactly right now. That's what I'm getting at.
I was just going to say, this is the best damn plan I didn't heard up here so far.
Bruh.
Yeah.
This plan is dope.
I thought we were talking about it to flush it out, and that they were just offering some helpful suggestions that, you know, because when you have a team of people, I don't expect everybody to know everything or to think to mention everything. And so I'm not going to assume that the two gentlemen that she's working with know everything about everything about everything. Like, so if it's anything, I just don't have nothing to contribute to the conversation. But if I felt like I had something to contribute, I would have mentioned it too. Like, hey, did they discuss this with you? Because this is something, you know, that's viable that you didn't just mention as you were talking about the whole thing. Like, and so I was thinking that as well. That was like the first thought I had in my mind. Like, how can I do this by watching you do it online? So it was interesting to me for him to bring it up and to kind of, I wanted to hear the back and forth of how that would actually work, because we want this to be a real thing.
I have to pay. That's why I said I'm happy to share the link, because the details they asking for, do I know off the top of my head? No, not at this very moment, because I'm enjoying my Tuesday. But I will. I don't have a problem with showing my work. And
right.
then
me and Ferg wasn't trying to challenge you. We were just giving you our
I don't mind the challenge. That's not my issue, y'all. I think that, let me let y'all know that I don't care about you challenging me. It's the fact of, like, it's okay. Like, y'all don't have to do that. I'm good. You asked the question.
I think you're missing what I'm saying again. You're missing what I'm saying again. I said me and Ferg was not attempting to challenge you.
And I said that's okay. Yeah, I understood that.
It's not okay, Chocolate. We're just trying to mine out the solution, right? And this is what I'm saying. There's certain, okay, what you're saying is a great component of what the full pocket is. Because Jeff, you notice, how do you know about the military? You got to go through the military to understand it. And the military is like construction. They give you a reading component, and you got to go out and practice the reading component in real time. And you have to get it 100% correct. So both of those components, what you're saying, works together, because there is a mental component of it. There is a mental side that people have to be able to first read it, and then they have to be able, when they get frustrated because they ain't figuring out the formula, they have to be able to have somebody to talk them through the process, like a teacher and instructor. Yes, that's all it is, because when you're talking construction, you can't learn it. Part of it is through the book, but you only pass the construction side if you can actually do the construction.
Do it, yeah.
You can only, that's the only way.
Thank you for y'all feedback. Appreciate that. Appreciate it.
But I think it's a good program.
No, and all me and Ferg wanted to understand is like what's going to be the plan moving forward to get to the physical part, because it has the shit.
Go ahead.
It has the
I'm in the booty, Sherrod. I'm sorry. I have a lag. It's not me trying to cut you off. Like, I'm in the bout is currently. So I just want you to know. You got it. You got it.
And so
right.
So it got the part like where, like, somebody said in the chat, like, we could teach how to read a blueprint through online. Like, you could teach that. You could teach certain things like blueprint reading. But also, you could teach how to communicate through emails. You could also teach about what's a RFI, what's a RFC, right? You could start saying these words. That is something that they need to get adjusted to. They got to start hearing this language, because this is how they talk on construction site. They don't say full words. Everything is abbreviated, and you just got to know. And they talk fast. So it is a component that you can absolutely learn online. But the issue is that when you teach an apprentice and they learn all the lingo, but they can't physically do it, that's going to get them to lose a job even faster. It's better if they could physically do it first and then learn the lingo after. And that's the real world application, is that people that is hiring somebody, they want somebody that could problem solve in real time and understand what a hammer drill is, why you using a hammer drill, what size is for a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, and so on and so forth. Why you using nuts, bolts, and threaded rods, and all these different components. And sometimes you have to physically touch it to see what's the difference of using a hammer drill on different types of concrete, because it got concrete and it got cement, and those things react differently to hammer drills. And so until they physically do it, they're not going to really they're going to understand it in theory, and you could teach it very well in theory. But when they get on a job site, and they are usually the things that we're teaching, it could kill somebody if it's not done right. if a wall falls on somebody, is that if a HVAC unit falls on somebody's head because you didn't put it in right, somebody could die. So it's just that you got to make sure that you also understand that part of the component, that you can teach some things through the internet, but also like how you already have it in place where you want to connect people to their cities that they could physically do things. And that's going to be the real challenge, because only unions have the capability to physically teach students how to do it, because they have facilities where you can actually use the hammer drill, weld something together, and all these things. But a normal construction guy is not going to be able to take a kid that wants mentorship and just bring them onto a job site.
That's not true.
Well, I don't
No, it
think
is
I
true.
don't want you to like.
So is a
I guess what I
jackhammer
say
a hammer drill?
to your point. I'm sorry. To your point, Sharon, I understand that there's a lot of pieces to construction, and that's why I said if the need is, the idea came from me seeing there was a need and just seeing if there's a possibility. Then it went into, oh, okay, wait, more and more research, having conversations, and that's it. That's how businesses get started. Like, but again, and you had asked earlier, I'm using the businesses that I have to pour money into any other venture I have, because I don't want to, I just don't want to have like, no more issue, or I don't want to have a side conversation with people when it come to money. So I'm just taking
Yes,
my
because
one
you done
business
scam
and
people out of their fucking money. Now, see, listen, this is the problem with YouTube, right? Anybody can get up here and start talking, and then a group of people be like, oh, that sounds like a great idea. But I just want y'all to be warned. Look, don't take my word for it. Either man, are you coming up? Because this shit is ridiculous.
Oh,
Not
Lord.
the conversation, but the scammer scamming and being so good at scamming that everybody think their idea is good. That is the problem. So Chocolate Earth is a fucking scam.
Prove it.
Shit.
Prove it. If you can prove
Prove
it, then
it.
you keep
Either
talking on
man-
my name.
they got
Either
lots
man
of
ain't
people
gave
who
me
took their
shit.
money, girl. You done took their fucking money.
Say,
Period.
hold on.
I
Hold
won't
on,
let
hold
him
on.
come up
super
here.
personal right now.
It
Hold on, we
is,
not
and
finna-
I don't
hold
even know why
on,
she
hold
came up here
on.
with this.
Personal.
Hold
So y'all
on.
serious black
Hold on,
people
bomb.
taking money
Bomb.
from black people?
Bomb Cherry,
and
hold
I'm
on.
not broke?
Bro, Bomb Cherry, please hold on. Y'all wildin'. Y'all do this shit on your own time. If she a scammer, a little bit of scammer, y'all can talk about this shit on your own
I
time.
know,
We having a good
nigga, you ain't
conversation.
telling me what to do right now.
Bomb Cherry, this my goddamn show. I'm just telling you to hold on. That's all I'm
Nigga,
doing.
but
Everybody
I'm not
disrespecting
on no listen.
Bruh,
Listen.
you wild, bro. Like, I'm not even
You
coming at you,
wild.
Bomb Cherry. I'm
Okay,
telling you to
so
hold
let's
on.
scam.
Bruh,
Y'all go ahead.
my
Do
nigga.
y'all-
This is crazy. I'm not even trying to disrespect nobody, Bum. I'm just asking you to hold on and be and chill. I'm trying to reset it. You just came on and started screaming at her. That's all I'm doing. Ain't nobody trying to tell you nothing.
Go ahead, do
Oh
your
man,
thing.
like bro, everybody don't do that shit to everybody. I'm not that guy. Like, chill out. All I'm saying is hold on. Y'all came up here and just start screaming. God damn, now Bomb Cherry, if you feel like I fucking offended you, my bad. I'm not trying to come at you, Bomb
Well, I
Cherry.
don't
You
feel
know
like
that.
you go ahead.
No, Bomb. I'm not trying to just no. I'm saying hold on. That's all I'm saying. Let's just calm down and reset the situation. I swear to God, I'm not trying to come at you. You know how we rocking. I don't know what the hell Chocolate got going on. I just don't know. But they was talking about something totally different. Then everybody went up because I just got back, Bomb. I've been up for about an hour. I just literally pulled you up to the stage when I pulled up. That's it. Because I seen you back there. So I don't know what's going on. But let's just have a little bit more decorum and respect for each other. Now, Bomb, we know you're gonna call that shit. Cool. Chocolate, we know you're gonna call that shit too. If y'all got something going, let's just leave it in the back or either talk in the back. That's all I'm
Now,
saying.
let me
That's
be
not-
real. I thought I was on Sharon's show.
Yeah, no, we just simulcasting, Bomb. We simulcasting, that's all. No.
Cool. But
Bomb, we just simulcasting, that's all.
proof and shit, so let me do that.
No, Bomb, we just simulcasting, that's all we doing. It's my show, Sharon simulcasting, that's it. All I'm saying is I don't know what's going on with the scammer shit. I didn't know, like I said, I just pulled up and pulled you up because I seen you in the back, that's it. So I don't know what's going on. So niggas sitting up here, she ain't saying nothing. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I don't know what's going on. I don't want to do this on the live stream. That's all I'm saying. Because
Oh, we got to do it in the background. So me telling people not to invest money because people have already invested money. and the money just gone. That's
Okay, what?
giving back?
The damn bomb. She ain't gonna call it that. Bomb gonna call it that, bro. I can't even argue back.
I'm asking the fucking question. That's what I'm asking.
She is lying on me, and
Oh,
I
I'm
don't know
lying on you?
why. Yeah.
Well,
You
when this
are.
stream
So
ends,
either
then you gonna
man.
put up all the
No,
fucking
I
views,
I
girl.
don't care what you do, Bomb.
Okay.
Y'all want to talk about me by all means. It don't stop nothing. But to come up here and disrespect this man's show because you got an issue with me is insane to me. I haven't
Right.
taken $1 from you, Bomb Cherry. Nothing. I ain't asked nobody up here to invest shit. If you was listening,
You mean
I was
today?
just giving. I ain't asked nobody in 2 years, Bomb Cherry. It's been 2 years.
You was just
Okay?
on my show a year ago, girl.
No, I was. That was almost 2
Girl,
years
that
ago.
was just a fucking year ago. You
No,
go
it
there to
wasn't.
sell us
It
some
wasn't a year
goddamn
ago.
gardening shit, girl.
Yes, I'm on my land. You want to go on my Instagram and go see?
No,
Go
listen.
see. No, you want to just run your mouth
You just
about
said you ain't asked
me.
for money in
Why
2
am
years.
I running in your head?
Hashtag new
rent-free?
SBG.
I'm out. I ain't asked nobody for nothing. And Eda Man didn't give me shit.
Shout out to Bomb Cherry, my team baby.
He never gave me a fucking dollar.
Eda Man said, "Can y'all leave his name out y'all mouth?"
Oh
Tell her. I ain't said nothing to Eda Man. I ain't mentioned this man. She did.
I did.
He's the man in goddamn Dubai. Or the DR one too. I don't know. I'm just saying, y'all. Let's just I don't know what's going on. I'm just saying I don't think people wanna. Well, I don't know, Bomb. I don't know. Y'all, go ahead. Look, I don't,
Hey,
look, I don't even know what to say no more, bro.
I'm good.
I'm
Do
sorry.
you know me to
I'm
be
sorry,
a
Bomb
liar?
and Chocolate Man. I'm sorry.
Am I,
Yeah.
You're right, Bomb.
am
You're
I
right.
known to be a liar on YouTube?
No, Bomb.
Yes.
No.
Okay, so I
Yes.
promise
Yes,
you,
Bomb
what
Cherry.
has come out of my mouth is the truth.
Well,
Now,
tell
okay,
Eda-
y'all don't
ask
want to
Eda
talk
Man
about
then.
it. Then
Ask
if y'all don't
him.
want to talk about it, that's cool. I'll change
Ask
that.
him then,
But
Bomb.
what I'm
Ask
telling
him,
you,
did he
though,
give me the money, Bomb?
What
Ask
Eda
him.
Man
girl, you
said?
talking about one person giving you the money. There was lots of people gave you money. You forgot I was over there on your channel.
No, I didn't forget shit.
Oh, okay,
Because
so
y'all
you-
won't let me. Because all y'all do every time you see me, you running your mouth in the chat about what? You don't like me? Fine. Keep my name out your mouth.
I
I
didn't
ain't
say I didn't
scamming
like
you.
I just
ain't
don't like
scamming
scamming,
you.
man.
I don't give a fuck
The
what you
scam-
don't
the
like
scam.
with your old cranky ass.
Oh
Because
shit.
you nasty and you mean. You do that to everybody. It ain't just
I
me.
ain't steal from
It ain't
nobody.
just
That's for
me.
sure.
You.
I ain't never lied.
You. I ain't did shit to you.
I ain't steal
Nothing.
from nobody, girl. You
Call
call
me
me
a scammer
nasty, but
again,
I
y'all.
promise you,
Okay.
nobody has accused me of taking their money under false.
Where?
mother-
Who? Well, tell me who it was then. What false pretense? Because I got my land.
Girl, you got your land, but you got people money. In order for them to invest in
Who?
land,
Why are you pocket
so you
watching
can stay in
somebody else? Why don't they come to me? They need
They
you
have
as a
come to you,
funky
lying ass
person.
bitch. They
You a
have.
Oh
lying
Lord
ass
Jesus.
bitch with your
Shit.
own funky ass.
Okay, hold
You
on,
up
hold
here
on, hold
thinking
on.
you better than other women up
Please,
here? Bitch, you come up
put
here
them in the
saying
back,
this
please,
crazy
because you up here
shit.
just. Oh
I'm
my God.
gone. I'm gone. I'm
I'm
sorry.
better
I'm
than
gone.
thieving
Fuck
ass
you,
bitch.
Bomb.
Yes,
Fuck you,
I'm
Bomb.
sorry.
Fuck you,
Tanika, can you
Bomb.
please put them in the back, bro?
Okay, now I know you might want to fuck me because you're talking about me, my body and shit.
Hold on. My bad.
Like you, like, bro. Sharon, it's your goddamn fault. And
What?
Yeah, the solutions. Hold on, I need to focus on solutions. Hold on. Focus on solutions.
Hey, listen.
I didn't even know what the fuck was going on. Like,
Tanika,
Hold on.
I didn't either.
y'all. Hold on.
Hold on.
Do not
Hey,
ever
listen.
let that shit happen ever again, bro. Drop them. I'm telling you to drop them, and you just letting that shit ride. If I wouldn't have said nothing, they would have still been arguing. Like, come on, bro. Like, this is not cool. Like, this shit is not cool. Two women arguing about some shit that happened in the past. I don't even know what the hell going. I just met Chocolate a month ago. That's a fact. I don't know what she got going on. I don't know what Bomb Cherry got going on.
How much money she got from your ass?
None. The fuck? Man, Sean, you ain't shit, boy.
Oh my.
Bro, I'm just saying, y'all. First time about the crack era, it's the heroin era for me. You know what I'm saying? Pre-crack era, goddamn. You motherfuckers was shooting up heroin and shit.
Hey,
Like,
Coach
bro.
Bird, was she hustling back in your town? Like,
Man, listen, man. She's listen. That's an upstate behavior. That's up New York behavior, man. Nobody moved like that where I was from, man. I'm no, man. Listen, man. I'm only speaking of a time where the things. Sharon, listen. Your message, man, is perfect for the people outside. The people outside of YouTube need to hear brothers like you. They need to hear that. Come in here, man. You, Sharon, think about it. You got a life you experience. I got a life. Most people here done already had a life. And yes, it's an opportunity because you're telling brothers, go do something. Go do something different. But the message is greater impacted. Go get some 17, 18-year-olds and put them in a circle and talk to them. They'll be the ones that take the next generation. That's all I'm saying. I'm in the field. I don't see a lot of brothers need to show up. It's the same old fraternities that show up. The good brothers, individuals, they don't show up. That's all I'm saying. Even for the women, they don't show up for the girls either. The girls they begging for information.
Hey, but one thing I want to say is my girl Bomb turned this bitch up. I didn't know none of that shit. But hey, we gotta. Hey, I don't know if
me, bro. I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
What's not going on, man?
Bomb said Bomb said not on my watch.
She came in strong too, Bryson. She came in strong. She funky, bomb kind of country. Shit.
I love my people. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I love my people.
Nah, I love it too.
Yo, every part of it, me and Ferg arguing and going back and forth and then coming back together and about to give us, me and Ferg about to give all our goddamn expertise.
It's actually good information. I did not know there was a difference between concrete and actual pavement, right? That there's a difference. I know there's a difference between non-skid and concrete, but I didn't know there was a difference. Yeah, I didn't know. So,
but you know what? I did get a little nervous when you came ADS and you gave a concrete direction, and she tried to skate past it, and I tried to reiterate like, hey, no, what he just said was actually how you could get things started and start building. That did make me a little concerned.
But that's what I'm saying, brothers like ADS.
Yeah, we was greenfielding, so asking for ideas and concepts in the greenfield, that's cool, right? I mean, this isn't about saying really building anything. This is about the motivation to build what she's looking at infrastructure.
Yes.
Right. But there, first, he's about to give out all of our golden knowledge for the past 2 decades, and you probably got even 3 decades of knowledge.
But Sean, this is what I'm saying though. Your brother like you, ADS, with the specifics. See, younger people need the specifics of it.
What up, dude?
And again, when I come to YouTube, yes, I'm not as easy as I would be with people who not gotten to the rut of life yet. I will walk them down the. I'm taking them.
I'm just trying to chat. My bad. Go ahead.
Opportunity right now for yourself and brothers that can really make a difference. Stand up, brothers, to get the message to a greater audience.
Yeah.
You out there in the community. You actually putting hands to the pavement.
Yeah.
And this is what brothers need to be able to put the hands to the pavement, then come to the classroom of Saran, classroom of Lord ADS, and get the mental capacity so they can leapfrog the mistakes of everybody before them and not have it a part of their life into the future, because the world is coming here in 2018 with the Olympics. Everybody's coming here with money. The Olympics will be in LA, people, and you see all these new places, these new buildings, these new structures going up, and those people with money and the people who will be displaced with the wars. People are going to be displaced and they're going to get opportunity in America, and brothers and sisters don't have an opportunity. We can't keep fighting over not trying to build something solid together. Even if it's starting from scratch, something has to break through, because there's so much opportunity that can be taken advantage of, is what I'm saying. I want everybody to be a homeowner. I want everybody to be able to grow some crop on their little acre or half. All of those things are possible if people just just put in the work. That's all I'm saying.
What about Louis?
I want to answer.
Sharon, what do you
Louis?
Sharon, what do you think about chip seal driveways?
I think it's innovative. Is kind of new. People starting to do it now. I think it's good for driveways. If you got like a 40 square foot drive, enough for 2 cars, a 2-car port driveway, I think it's good for that. I wouldn't do my whole backyard of it, but if you have a drive up driveway, 2-car garage, I think it's good for that. It's new. It's a little bit easier because you go over the existing concrete that you have there, and so you apply a little. So whoever do it, they apply a little coat on it. It's kind of self-leveling, and it's good for that application, in my opinion.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't recommend it because it's a lot of pieces that are bound together almost. And over time, with the weather, the snow sitting on it, you have to reapply it almost every 2 or 3 years, though. Like Sharon said, I wouldn't do it no further than from your garage door to the curb or something, 20, 30 feet. But even in that, when you turn, if it's not sealed correctly, you turn, those little pebbles, they'll break off as that weatherproofing sort of seal sort of wears. So you got to reapply it.
Yeah, because it's not good for like high traffic areas.
Yeah.
But if it's a small driveway, it's okay. But if it's a high traffic area, or if you are in a place where you're doing a lot of, that's why I'm saying this is good for driveways, because you're not going to plow your driveway, right? So if you plowing an area, it's not going to be a good application. But a small little driveway, you'd be okay.
Or your deck, you can do your deck or something like that.
Yeah, your deck is another. It's another good application for it.
If you don't have a barbecue on a flat surface, something you can do, it'd be nice.
I got a dimp, a drip, and a king. And then I got a simp. Yo, Drip, thank you for having me up, brother. Have a good evening.
Word.
I know where this is going.
I'll scream at you later. Thank you for having me up. I appreciate you.
You're stupid, man.
It is crazy.